Welcome, welcome, welcome to Alley Top Files. Come in and have a seat. We are going to talk about the SUV. Did that rhyme, babe? I think it rhymed.
Yes, it does.
Hopefully my sound is good. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm not on the picture right now. Hold on. Give me one moment. Sorry, it was a little bit of a rush today.
Hi, guys.
Welcome, Mad Max.
So, as Ellie mentioned, we are going to talk a little bit about the SUV, the update, and the new pictures, but we are going to dive into the military merge, which is happening between us and Israel. And it's really, really important that we talk about this, and we are hopefully going to have a couple of guests on. Kevin is a human, should be joining us, and we're hoping to have Real Bays join us once he's done his live to really discuss what this merger means, what are the implications of it if it does go through, and there's going to be a lot to discuss, more than we can do in one show, but from what I understand, they're putting a vote to tomorrow, so we need to have as many eyes and ears on this as possible, and share with everybody you can. Talk to your local officials and do everything you can possible. But like Ali said, we'll start off with the SUV updates.
We'll get right into it.
That came out today.
We'll get right into it. So yeah, she. I don't know. I'm confused, but I'm not confused. But still, I'm confused because I thought the one piece, we'll get to it in a minute, was the same, or is it different? Anyhow, let's get right into it for first video.
That door compartment. Let's zoom in. Wow. Now, we cannot definitively state what it is. What I can tell you is that across the board in our little orbit, at home, independent, double blind study, if you will, everyone immediately saw a glove, myself included. Take that for what it's worth. I mean, I went out to my husband, zoomed in, gave him no context as usual. I said, "What do you see, honey?" And he said, "A leather glove." Someone else said nitrile gloves. I sent it to Baron Coleman. He said gloves. The material of the glove has varied, but no one has offered anything else in terms of what they see. And so we just decided to grab some gloves, right? From our one leather, one nitrile, and took a look at that. When I say nitrile gloves, think like chef gloves that you see them wearing. That's a nitrile glove that's kind of made from a synthetic rubber. So we decided to take our little experiment further because I was then going, that looks like the end, like it's just folded on itself. That looks like it's the entry to the glove. Someone just took off their gloves and threw it in there. We decided to do some science here. We can recreate it. I have nitrile gloves. We decided to then just drop some in a car door for comparison. And here is what we came up with. There you go. That is in our door. We'll show you again. That is in our door. We'll show you again. That's our door, nitrile gloves. And again, our door, nitrile gloves. I think we can do a side-by-side. Did we do a side-by-side for comparison? And in order to get that image, just to be clear, we had to wear the glove, have somebody wear the glove, take off the glove like this. So that top that you're seeing is technically inside out, right? And then just thrown into the side like so. We didn't have the exact same car. Obviously, that's a smaller compartment. Ours is wider. I think it looks like it's a glove.
Yeah.
Which, of course, leads us to the next question. Why would there be a glove, any kind of glove for that matter, put into the side of the car there? It's a good question, right?
Mm-hmm.
And again, I'd like to note that this glove is located inside of the left side rear doors where Rick Cutler was seated. And you should also note that in general, the door, if we could take that wide shot again, it's relatively clean, right? This is a relatively clean door. So I don't think this particular side of the door, any blood-soaked men who needed to be changed into surgeon scrubs exited through this door. I think that would be a fair guess by looking at this. And again, this is in the immediate aftermath. This is not after the car is cleaned up, and I can make that apparent in the next picture. Anyway, the only place that we could see blood on this door was just there at the handle. So we're zooming in so you can see that. I'm not sure how nitro gloves to fit into the story. We were not going to say those are Brian Harple's. Obviously, his hands were already bloodied. Is he going to jump in and then put on gloves? That makes entirely no sense. Why would you do that? Why would you then put on nitro gloves and then hand them over to be put onto the opposite side of where you were sitting? That doesn't make any sense that he would have on gloves, in my opinion. Outside of keeping your fingerprints off of something, who would put on gloves? If those are gloves. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking, where are those scissors that Brian Harple used to cut Charlie's shirt? Did the Fed seize those scissors? He said he cut the shirt. Whose scissors did he use? Were the hospital scissors? That's a question I guess I could ask in court. Where are those scissors? Did Brian Harple cut the shirt? Did somebody else cut the shirt in the car? Because that was one of people thought that could have been a shirt in that back seat on the side, which that would have been Rick Cutler's side in the back seat. Did somebody else cut his shirt? I don't know. Everything remains plausible when people are telling, I'm sorry, how did Frank Turek term it? Not contradicting stories. They're just having different memories of the same event, which is normal. When people are having different memories of the same event, everything remains plausible.
Okay. Just let that run through. Sorry for the mix up in the beginning there. So there's, medical gloves. Is that what we're calling those?
Yeah. And it's pretty much the same kind of gloves that police use, and as she stated, bakers use, sometimes nurse uses. It's just those thin, for lack of a better phrase, rubber gloves, the very, very thin ones that you put on. Probably the same ones that were issued during COVID, I would assume. Those just thin, regular
And I don't
gloves.
see any. It looks like somebody. Okay, it looks like somebody put them on. Allegedly, I can't really see, but it looks like they've been worn. They're not just like you could take it out of a kit and then just throw them aside to get something else from your kit. Sometimes there's gloves in there. You're like, I don't need that. But this looks like it's kind of been worn.
Yeah, I could kind of agree with Candace on that just by looking at the photos. And that would make sense because the only reason why you would have those on would be if you were either A, tending to Charlie, B, planting evidence.
Yeah.
Either way, you would just strip it off, as she mentioned, and then you would tuck it out of the way,
Yeah,
right?
out of the way.
So that makes sense. I
And
guess,
they don't look bloody.
well, you wouldn't see it.
Wouldn't see it because it's
No.
black.
No, because if it was used to tend to them, right, and the glove's on like this, then you pull it over and then it goes in.
Oh, so it's inside out.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, so we won't see the blood. So it could be bloody.
It could be. We wouldn't know if it was. I don't know if this leads to anything nefarious, to be honest. It could just have been that Harpole opened up his bag and put on some gloves while trying to tend to him in the SUV. If people believe that he did tend to him in the SUV.
Yeah.
So if you look at it that way, it could be, there could be a very logical answer to it. The spin side is that something nefarious happened in that SUV. And then maybe allegedly those gloves were used to maybe conceal something.
Just looks so bizarre just to leave gloves there like that. I don't know. Could have been the investigators. Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
that's true.
But she says this was immediately after. She did say that on her show. So they didn't clean it or anything. So it was immediately after. So I don't know. I'm finding okay. I'm just finding some things weird about the sets of pictures now. So like we have different dates on them. Like Can she like let us know?
What?
I'd like
Sorry,
to know.
I didn't stare at the pictures as long as you did. What's the date issue that's bothering you?
'Cause she just said these ones were immediately after. So if I continue on, she has the piece of fabric or bag or skin or whatever that thing that was on the floor. She has a different picture of it, but it's the same picture, and I'll get into it in a moment. I just want to know, are these on different dates? Like just for my brain, 'cause I don't know. I don't know when these ones were taken. If
All
that
right.
makes any
Well,
sense. I don't know.
I don't know. Bring up the picture or whatever you're referencing, hun, and we'll take a look at it.
Okay.
Oh, and it's another shot of that mysterious object that many people, surgeons included, have identified as a burned shirt. Again, we can't say that definitively, but I'll tell you what I like about this photo before we get close to it. Maybe it is a burned shirt, maybe it's not a burned shirt. I don't know. Just like I don't know why the feds would want this car immediately released, towed, cleaned up, and resold so fast. None of that makes any sense to me. Why wasn't the car impounded for evidence? Anyhow, the second photo is actually very clear and allows us to zoom in on that item. And you can see we're back, the mints are back there, and you can just get a clearer picture of that item that is in that back seat, which some people believe to be the remnants of a shirt. Some people are messaging us and saying, Candace, that's very clearly the letters on the Freedom shirt. Well, have at it. Another shot. I don't know what to think, but I do believe that since no one has been convicted of this crime, it is our right to continue to investigate it and to assist, hopefully, the prosecution and the defense. Truth. I just want to assist whoever actually wants the truth.
Okay. So that's that video. I'm not gonna obviously show the whole thing. You can watch Candace's episode if you'd like to. I just wanted to show you those two. And I'm gonna bring up the picture of the fabric or fabric mixed with skin or bag ripped. I don't know what this is. Okay. Or exploding mic or I don't know, piece of something he was wearing. Okay. So this is what we got. I'm so confused.
Yeah. So it looks like a piece of bread with bacon on it, like a
Oh,
bacon
yeah.
wrapped French toast. That's what I see. So.
Oh, okay. 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 So
uh,
is that what you think it is?
of course not. But is this the picture you had the issue with? Because that does look
Yeah,
like.
because she did have one that was different than this. I don't know if she just washed out. I'm not saying it was her. Washed out and made it less bloody. Does that make sense? I will show you the other image. And maybe these are taken at two different times. The other one dried up. Blah blah blah. Que sera, sera. Okay, so I'll go to the next picture.
All right.
You
So
know, and I obviously it's really burnt here,
yeah, it's really
and
charred up there.
I see this part here looks like if you look really closely, looks thin and shriveled, like curled.
Well, heat could have done that.
Curled. It's curling here, this part
Yeah.
and this part. Like very thin and just going and curling up. And then here I see some pieces. I don't know what it is. Okay. And I think Wisha said she saw something here. I'm going to bring it up in a minute. She's in the house. I see Kevin is humans in the house. Furman Files is in the house. Let's bring it up a little bit closer. I don't know, man. I'm struggling with this. I'm really struggling with this. Oh. Kevin is human is here. I don't know if he wants to come up now. Give me a thumbs up if you want to come up now or after. Okay. So this to me looks like it looks shriveled up. And I'll explain in a minute. Hey Lindsay. Hello. finally I see you.
Hi, Lindsay.
Um, because her other picture was different, and I'll explain it to you now. I'll show you now in a second.
See, it's interesting. Those two pieces you
There, what's
pointed
that?
out.
What's that? That was her. That's her original picture she posted for us.
Yeah, now go back to the other. Now go back to the other one.
Yeah, so it looks way more fresh than that.
Yeah, so it looks to me like it's a filter.
A filter.
Hold on, leave it like that.
Oh my gosh. This is what's bothering me. And I didn't put a filter on this. This is the way she shared it on her show.
Yeah, because that.
No. This is from Mike V. And no, this is from her show, her emergency live on Friday before she went on vacation. This is her picture.
Right. So it just looks like, to me, I'm trying to compare the size of the object to make sure, A, it's the first object,
Okay,
it's the same object.
Let me put it side by side. Just give me 1 second, everybody.
Yeah, because it's really hard to flip back and forth.
I'm very
If
sorry.
it's the same object, but just slightly moved, right?
Yeah.
Then there's no problem because it could be two different pictures of the same object on the same day.
Oh,
right? So
I'm
to
just
me,
let's see where it's laying.
yeah,
It's
so
laying on the same. It
yeah,
looks the
so
same. Yeah.
to me, that's the exact same object.
On
So I don't think there's a
oh,
discrepancy. It looks like it's
on a
not
different
laying
day?
100% exactly the same.
I don't see the shrapnel there.
Shrapnel, what do
That
you
little
mean?
thing up there.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't see that either. But with whatever it is, the filter or quality, whatever you want, however you want to slice it and dice it, the picture on the right, you wouldn't see a black dot like that very easily because if you can look at just the carpet of the SUV itself, you notice that there's difference there, right?
Yeah.
Color,
Yeah.
texture, all
Yeah.
that.
So
That piece of black will blend in more with that, is what I'm getting at.
okay. So what are you? Okay. What are you trying to say? Are you saying these are taken 2 different days or the same picture?
There's no way I would be able to ever say that they were taken in 2 different days. What I can say is that it looks like the exact same piece to me.
Same piece and a different angle. It looks like it's up the picture, so it looks like a different angle. Like I do photography, so it just looks not
Well,
the
the one
same. Not the same.
the one on the right might be a little bit higher
Higher.
angle, and
Yeah.
then the one on the left a teeny bit lower. But if I can be honest, it's the same uh, item.
Same item, but different.
Yeah.
The picture was taken on a different day.
No.
No, I mean
Don't
sorry,
don't say different day.
not different day.
'Cause
Well, I
that'll
don't know.
well,
I don't know, babe.
well, but yeah, if you say different day, then people will quote us as saying it was taken on a different day, and there's people out
Don't
there.
know.
I know,
I
but
don't
you
know,
get what I'm
everybody.
saying, right? There's people out there
Don't quote me.
that'll take and run with that. No way to know if it was a different day.
Different camera.
Yeah, that could easily be it.
Different camera.
Different focal length of the zoom could do it. I'm saying I think it's the exact same piece. I just think they were taken at different times. So it could be within 15 minutes apart, 5 minutes apart, or it could be a week apart. Candace said it happened right after, so that leaves me to think that it happened on the day. Hey, ADN's in the house.
Hey, Deanne.
Hey, you want to dash her a link?
Yeah, I can dash her a link.
If you feel like coming up, ADN, because we're just opening up with this SUV breakdown, and then we're getting into military merge talk.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy that you're around. I DM'd you. I hope you saw it. I guess you saw it.
But also, I disagree. I think the other one looks like the blood looks older, or it could be a filter.
Well, then we're pretty much the same way. If a filter or a different camera will change the way that looks. So if that was taken from 2 different cell phones, one that zoomed in more than the other, all of that will make that look like that.
Okay.
Like if you take a picture with a camera and you don't zoom at all, and you move the camera up to your object and you focus, you'll get all the colors, all the detail, everything. But if you stand 7 feet back with another camera, and then you zoom it in and take your picture, what you're going to see will look slightly different, even if it's the exact same object,
Okay.
even taken at a similar angle, right? And I think that's what we're seeing. Um,
Yeah. I'm just adding some other things here.
that's my take on it, anyways. I do think that's the same piece.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take a quick eyeball in the chat to see what people are thinking. Yeah, some people are saying it looks like the same picture. Others are saying a slightly different picture. Yeah, some people are saying different cameras, different resolutions.
And lots when we had Mike V on, he said a lot of the crew that was there, they were all taking pictures. So I don't know what they she said this was right after, so she probably got this from I don't know who.
Somebody else.
Somebody else. Somebody else.
Because there's different sources for these photos.
Yeah.
Right. And we know that, and Mike sort of confirmed that by saying he didn't give the original photos to Candace. So
Right.
we know that was a different source.
Yes.
And if I could be wrong, but I thought Candace, or I don't want to misquote Candace, but
No.
I remember hearing somebody saying that it was potentially an officer that had given Candace the photos. I don't know if that's true, so don't quote me on that, guys.
And then right here, Wisha was saying that she sees like 2 circles here, almost like a number 8 or something. I don't know like what this is. It just looks like. They said it could be a shirt and skin mixed together is what one doctor said. And I do see like you see the lines here. I don't know. That's bizarre. And this curled up stuff here. And then there's something here. I don't know what that is. It could be anything. I don't know. I don't know anymore what the heck this piece of fabric is, but it looks like I thought it was in the beginning. I thought it was from the paper bag. That's what me and Wish I thought from the paper bag. But wouldn't the paper bag just disintegrate really fast? Like if it was on fire?
Yeah, you'd think, right? And that's also why I don't think this is a battery either, because the amount of heat that would need to do that would be an awful lot.
And it would be completely in shreds, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and I'm not sure if a micro detonation would be able to do that much damage to it.
Yeah, let me just read a super chat. Keats, I'll be bouncing around here in Bays. Yes, Bays is coming back here too after. So thank you so much, Keats. Renee, I'm late, but question, did you notice the wood grain on the door was burnt?
Yeah.
Was it?
It looks, well, we don't know what it is. It looks like it looks like either it was burnt a bit, or it looks like there's something melted that was rubbed on it accidentally or left on it.
Thank you
Maybe.
so much for that. Let me
Yeah,
just triple check. I'll go back and look. I don't know if I have a picture of the door, do I?
you do. You showed it.
Oh, did I?
Yep.
Okay.
And I know
Not
exactly.
there.
No, it's not that one either. You brought it up already. Maybe it was
No,
in the video.
it was in the video.
Was it in the video?
Yeah, it was in the video. Like whereabouts in the video?
No, it's above. Oh, okay. You're literally just scrubbing quickly.
It's here. Like that's all I have.
Is in that door compartment.
She's saying here?
We've already seen it. You
Oh.
brought it up in one of the videos. I don't know.
Let's zoom in.
Maybe it was the second video where she said there was blood.
Hold on.
I know which one she's talking about.
I think I might have taken a picture of it earlier. So let me see if I do. I'll just send it to you.
Here, got it.
Yes.
This one?
Yes. So it's the item up top. This right there, I believe, is what she's referencing.
This?
Yeah, we can't see.
This is just like looks like a piece of like.
Could be anything really.
No, I don't know. I would have to zoom it in.
Can't see your cursor, can we? Oh yes, we can. Okay, great. So you guys can see Allie's cursor. I believe what the previous super chat was talking about is this section up here.
Oh, look, that just looks like a smear mark of something mixed with.
Yeah, it could be.
It's not. I don't see burn. I don't see anything burnt here. This is dried up blood.
Looks like blood and dirt.
Blood and dirt, and
maybe. I'm not quite sure. It almost looks like it's embedded in it though, like a little bit to me.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, I don't know. Like this part underneath here?
Yeah, well, like the whole thing, that white thing looks like it's the top of whatever is embedded into it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, hard to sort of make that out. But that's definitely looks like a mixture of blood and dirt there, all over the door panel and the handle.
Really clear though. Clear pictures. Um yeah, I still don't freaking know what this is, guys. Sorry.
No,
I'm
new
not gonna say
pictures.
with 100% certainty that I know.
Yeah, new pictures and no new answers by the
No,
looks of it,
no.
sadly.
And we're gonna move on because that's it for the Candace part. Now we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna probably bring up Kevin is human, right?
Yes,
Because
and
we're talking about
A little while ago, I
something
got
importanto.
yes.
Hold on.
So that's just a little bit of the update of the photos that were recently released today by Candace of the SUV.
Yeah.
And now we need to start talking about something really, really serious.
Yeah.
This is the military merging of the United States and Israel, and it's more than just soldiers. This is going to be everything. This is information. This is surveillance. This is data collection. This is scary.
Yes.
To be honest,
It is.
and it will affect everybody around the world. It'll affect every country on the planet.
She said the wood panel. I will look at that
Oh, the wood
more. I
panel.
will look at that more further. Or maybe I'm gonna have a show on that tomorrow. Today, I just want to just touch on that a little bit for new pictures. But yeah. So that was the update she had. Oh, she had a explosive ending too. Maybe I'll end off with that later. But yeah. So I'm gonna bring up Kevin is human. So please welcome him, everyone, to the stage. Hello. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How you guys doing?
Good. How are
Good.
you?
Well, I'm good, but I'm a little worried. I was a little angry earlier, but I've
Yep.
calmed down. And
Calm
yeah,
down.
it's pretty sketchy times right now.
Yeah, I'd agree. You never know what we're going to get on a day-to-day basis, and some of the things that you can sort of foresee coming, sometimes are terrifying, or at
Yeah.
least leave you extremely concerned, right? And wondering maybe what you should do or who you should contact, or and that's why I think it's really important that we do this stream tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I really appreciate you guys bringing me on. I've been wanting to come on and talk to you guys anyway on your show, so this is great. Thank you for having
Yeah.
me.
Yes.
Yeah,
pleasure.
I think it's I was saying in my live stream earlier, and I just did an emergency live stream. I was just like, listen, like this is happening tomorrow. This vote's happening tomorrow. And I needed to get some things off my chest before that happened. And so
Mhm.
that's what I kind of did earlier. But you were just saying, like, what do you do? And people will go into like rioting or this, that, or the other. I'm just like, protesting, whatever. Protesting doesn't fucking work. You are completely compromised in protesting in America now. It's increasingly been getting worse ever since Occupy Wall Street. And if they want to take down your movement, if it's actually getting somewhere, well, they can take it down pretty easily, as they
Yeah.
learned through Occupy Wall Street and how they infected from the inside out. So they know how to manage all this stuff now, especially with AI, with Flock, with all of this, the surveillance state. I mean, you are immediately profiled if you go to any protest of any type, of any size, of any type, of any
Oh yeah. I didn't think of
organization.
that. I
Yeah.
didn't think of that. Yeah.
Yeah, and who knows
It-
how that can be then turned around and used in the future. Like then if you
Correct.
speak out against anything, it could be the simplest thing that, tens of millions of people agree upon, yet they can pull
Yep.
you aside now and be like, "Hey, you were causing trouble at this event, blah blah blah. You're out of here." And now you lose your voice. Right?
Yeah.
There
Correct.
goes your freedom of speech, dragged right off the street, right?
Exactly. And so I think that going that route isn't really going to get us anywhere, right? they kind of like let us do that to kind of like get it out of our system. And this is somebody who has been protesting and advocating for all sorts of things for close to 30 years now, right? It started with cannabis with me when I was like 15 years old, 14 years old, protesting and advocating for that. And so many other things. So I don't think that's gonna do anything. People want to go like the economic route. That doesn't do anything. Money isn't barely real. Barely. Right? So it doesn't really move the needle very much. And everybody's so hopelessly dependent on the system that you can't really do it. In fact, I think oddly enough, one of the strongest tactics that we actually have is doing exactly what you and I are doing right now. Is talking. Right? Is actually using the internet, spreading messages. Look at what's happening to Flock right now. The company Flock is losing tons of government contracts. They're all government contracts, right? They're contracted with over 5,000 different municipalities in the United States, and they are dropping off one by one. Some states are outright banning Flock. The county of Los Angeles County, where I live, is bigger than 47 or 46 other states in population. And LA is canceling its contract with Flock. Why? They wouldn't be doing it if we all weren't talking about it. If we were all out there posting about it and talking about it and educating other people about it. Hey, did you know that there's you see that camera right there? That's watching all of that shit, right?
Yeah.
And so then you got to wonder. Flock's already been up. And Flock is one of like 15 companies just like it. They're just one of the big ones that we're looking at right now because they're one of the more insidious ones. Why don't we understand more about Charlie and everything like that if we really had a system like that? They can find anybody at any time, anywhere for any crime, and yet where's all the Charlie shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Why don't we see where the SUVs went and who went where and what went what?
Yeah.
It becomes real selective in the surveillance world that we're finding ourselves entering into. So yeah,
absolutely.
I think that we just got to keep talking about it. I think the biggest issue is that over the last 6 weeks, which is about how long that we've really kind of known about Section 219, even though it kind of dates back to February, and a failed attempt in February, a failed attempt last week where the Democrats actually shut it down.
I was surprised to see that the Dems, I was catching up on that tonight, and I was surprised
fucking found their balls.
Yeah, it shocked me. It was like half of them too. That blew my mind.
Yeah.
Like I was not expecting that.
Yeah, as a person who comes from a blue state, who feels a little disenfranchised by that party, I felt an immense sense of pride that had happened. But does it really matter when today they get nobody can present any counter argument as to why we should not have Section 219. Tomorrow it's actually Section 1217, which is very important if you are going to reach out to your representatives. It's actually 1217 tomorrow in the House of Representatives.
We might.
I think I have that somewhere. I don't know if this is not it.
I sent you a couple links on X. Let me just check out that.
Yeah, the Wikipedia article that's like updated today is really great place to get it. But yeah, I think it's really important, and I think that again, the best way for us is actually nonviolent. Actually doesn't put anybody in harm. You don't have to worry about, do I feed my kids or do I protest? None of that stuff. You get to just talk to people, raise awareness, let people know about this. Right now, we should have been doing this for 5 or 6 weeks. I tried to do my part, but I also didn't think it was ever going to pass, if I'm going to be honest with you, because historically it has not. But after today's vote and Thomas Massey and the posted he put out, I'm like, oh shit, this might actually make some movement tomorrow, and that's scary.
Yeah, that is scary. I was looking into a little bit more tonight, and we actually covered this, the failed attempt that you mentioned back in February. We were covering it back then.
Mhm.
And
When it was the Futures Act.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that was already terrifying, and I knew it wasn't the last time we were going to see it. Especially, and the kicker for me was when Bibi was saying that he wanted to lower the military support from the U.S. I'm like, hold on a sec, you're voluntarily doing that? And I'm like, okay, well, that's not good. That means he's already got something else in his pocket, or at least he knows there's something else coming down that will alleviate that. And I think that's one of the.
Did we cover this? I thought that it
Yeah,
whether
you
already went
guys
through
covered
it.
it.
Didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
We did.
We
So
did. We
I'm so
thought.
confused. I thought it went through.
I know that's the
No,
thing.
it
We
didn't
actually,
go through.
It didn't go through. Okay.
No.
It
Oh,
did not
Just
go
like,
through in February, and it didn't go through last week. Oh, by the way, just 1 second too. I talked to ADN. If you wanted to send her the link, she wanted to come in on this.
I did send her
So-
it on X and Discord. So
Oh, okay,
hopefully
okay.
she-
I just wanted to
hopefully
make
she got
sure.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I know I saw her in the chat here. But yeah, no, it's been shot down 2 times, and you would just think that it's just a bridge too far, right? It's a bridge
Yeah.
too far right now, and yet here we are at the precipice of it actually going through tomorrow. And I'm on the fence. I actually think it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I think it's a 50-50, and that's way too
That's
I
too
don't like
high.
that.
I don't like
As
roll of
to-
the dice votes
No.
like that. I don't like that. I
No.
don't like that.
Here
No,
she
especially
is.
after-
I just have her backstage now. I'm going to bring her up now. So
Okay.
everybody in the chat, welcome ADN.
It's a 50-50, and that's way too
There she is.
Oh, we
I
got
don't-
kickback on your
I
audio.
don't like roll of the dice votes
No.
like that. I
Uh-oh.
don't like
What
that.
happened?
I
No.
don't like that.
Here
No,
she
especially
is.
after- You're
I
gonna
just have her
need some
backstage now.
headphones
I'm gonna
there.
Bring her up now. So everybody in the chat, welcome ADN.
It's a 50-50, and that's way
happened?
too
Not us.
I know.
Oh, we got
ADN, you're gonna need earbuds.
I don't like roll
of the dice
Oh, sorry, guys.
No worries.
I was like, is it me?
No. But no, I do think that just if we continue talking to each other, we continue educating each other, not just about this, but like this and everything that comes after it, right? Because let's say it gets shut down tomorrow.
Yeah.
You think they're not going to try this another way? They're not going to try to insert it into some other bill next month or the month after? No, like this is going to be like it's only in the NDAA because the NDAA has never not passed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Quite literally. So we need to understand that if it's not going to go here and it doesn't go here, they'll find another place for it, and they'll find another
Yeah.
place after that. So we need to
Yep.
stay diligent. We need to, and it's educating people. You know, are you good now, ADN, with your audio?
I am. I just realized I had it streaming through my mic, but then I was listening in the background to the other thing. I was like, wow, this is a mess. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no,
Oh, no worries.
feel free to stream it on your end too.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Feel free.
Yeah.
Put it out there.
Put it out there. We want to talk
Yeah, I'm
about
streaming
this.
it
We want to
too.
get it out to everybody.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Everybody can stream. Hopefully, Baze can join us in a little bit too and get
Mhm.
him streaming it, because everybody needs to talk about
It's
this.
important. I didn't
Yeah.
hear anybody talking about it except for Kevin. Or like seriously,
It's weird
talked
how
about
it
this
always works that
before.
way.
Yeah, no kidding. Like we've been talking about it with Mad World and other people and friends within the
Yeah.
community, but we didn't really actually see like news coverage of it really, or people
course you did.
screaming about it.
Well, we
And-
thought it went through. There was going to be a vote, and then nothing happened. Remember?
Well, that's the
we
thing.
covered it. We covered the story,
And then it ghosts.
Yeah.
and then it ghosted, and then now here we go.
Yeah.
So Jada, are you familiar with what we're talking about here?
I am. So I have been watching you guys talk about it. I haven't done as much on my channel. I do think I brought it up in one of the videos I did about having Israeli occupation in the US. And I think I have a problem with the fundamental differences between our countries and what we actually believe in. It's like on top of the fact that like this is a foreign nation, so that's like full stop. They don't need access to this information, but also we don't have aligning interests, even value wise. We see
Not
what's
even
happening
close.
in Gaza, and this doesn't make sense to me. And I think that this has been a slow burn in the U.S. Is this like the Israeli occupation? Like every 10 years, it just gets worse and worse and worse.
Oh yeah.
And then here we are at like our final form.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it
This-
all
this
started with
is it.
JFK, and now we're here.
Right.
You wanna-
More so because this is probably going to be Trump's last term, right? Or do you think?
Well,
I would be surprised if he makes it the rest of his term.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, the dude is
He's
he's in and out.
Yeah.
and if you notice, they're already trying to do some propping up of Vance.
Yeah.
They're already,
Oh, big
already
time.
trying. They're already propping that up. And you want to know what's weird? Weird from what Jada was just saying, right? The funny thing that I had come across my feed today was something about Gaddafi, and I'm going to read it out. Gaddafi warned in 1986, America will be destroyed from within by the Zionist lobby. 40 years later, look around. Was he right? What do you see is happening?
Yeah.
That's from freaking Gaddafi.
You know?
Yeah.
And then
Oh
I-
no, I mean he called it. He knew.
Like I
He knew.
even looked back, and it's actually he said that word for word. That's a quote.
100%. I've seen the video multiple times. I've probably even shared it on my channel a few times because it's undeniably true.
Yeah, and all you got to do is look around, and you can see it pretty much anywhere. Especially if you're on any one of our channels, you'll definitely see it, and numerous other channels as well. This has been bubbling under the surface for decades, but it's been really in our face for the last couple decades, and you can't ignore it anymore.
You
You,
can't.
you literally can't.
You can't. Yeah.
And-
I woke up in 2020 and a lot of people woke up in the last couple of years and the cat's out of the bag. The cat is out of the
Yeah.
bag at this point. Like
2020 woke me up too.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
actually probably a big year for a lot of people.
yeah,
what
there
about
was
2020 was it? Because that not for me. Mine was probably closer to the Gaza stuff.
it's I can't remember all the specifics, but at the time they were doing another really big occupational push on Palestine and pushing them more into Gaza, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But that's like where I learned, and I remember posting something like on my Instagram. I was just like, hey guys, maybe like Israel's not the good guy. You know what I mean? And then I got a lot of hate, but then I had a few of my really good friends who were Muslim or Arab, and they're like, sit down, boy, we'll tell you a story. And that's where I kind of was like, oh
Wow.
wait. Oh, interesting. And I feel like that's like kind of where a lot of people are. Otherwise they just look at a blatant obvious genocide and say, not really down for that.
That to me was like when it was like you can't deny it. It's like I didn't know
Yeah.
very much about that section of the world. I'm still always been more of like what's going on in America.
Yeah.
And then once you realize it's like this is just an atrocity, and why would we like put ourselves beside them? Like why would we ever align with them? If you try and tell us that we're some Christian country, that's not even something we should stand for, but also that's not necessarily what our country is, but that's what they try
We're
and
not.
say to us, right? You get what I mean? So it's like if
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's the moral principles you're standing on, then you are not 10 toes down. You are absolutely just acting
Yeah.
like this is something that should be totally normal, and it's just not if you were even
Exactly.
going to align as that type of country.
Absolutely.
And we did like, it's so weird, Kevin, because like we did other shows on like important stuff like Project Sunrise, the FIFA, You know, him giving the CEO giving $75 million to help with Project Sunrise.
Yeah.
And we did a whole show on it, and it didn't do well. It literally, like, people are not watching this. This is so important.
Yeah.
I almost think that it who cares?
Yeah, I'm still doing it.
It's important because here's the thing. The other thing is that you're on record. You're on record before anybody else, right? And that's good. If people go back and watch your shit and they really like your shit, maybe they might come across the video, because none of this stuff is like in a vacuum where it's only like, sure, like this vote's happening tomorrow. We should still be talking about this months from now. And so somebody can go back and find your shit and share it, and it could find a whole second wind. It could trickle and get one person educated. And that's what I was saying earlier. It's like protest, no.
No.
Economy, no. Talk. Like, get a fucking microphone. Fucking grab your camera, put it in front of your face. You have 10 followers. It doesn't matter. Talk about it. Like, you just, it's like, we have to remember, like, who we are as humans. As humans, we talk to each other, and we have a megaphone now. Everybody has a megaphone. Even if me, I get 10 people on my streams. It's a megaphone compared to like anything else than me sitting in my room here, right? Like talking to myself in the mirror, or to my dog or my girlfriend. Like, I'm able to amplify to those many people, and then those people. So like today, like I put the link up to how you can talk to your representative, and it's like people are sharing it. It's just like, maybe I talked to 10, 15, 20 people today on live stream, but maybe 100 people signed that thing. There's amplification, no matter how small, no matter how big. Just talk about it. Talk about it like with everything. Like, and this is, if you ever watch my live stream, if any of you are watching today, likely you've never seen my live streams. But if you do, this is what I talk about all the time. Talk to people. Yeah. Get to understand their perspective. Offer your perspective, right? Discourse. These are things. American discourse news. Discourse is important. Discourse is like literally one of the most important things. And we don't all have to be friends, but we all have to understand that we're all in the same boat. Maybe we should get on the same fucking page, and maybe we should start educating each other about all the things. Leave your opinions out of it and just say, hey, did you know that this is happening? Not gauging how it is that they're going to respond to that, and do they align with my ideology? No, just tell people like what's happening and talk about it. And I don't know, all of that is going to be vastly more effective than anything else.
So it goes, you're saying the vote goes tomorrow, right? Is that,
yes.
Is that okay?
What time, Kevin? Do you know what
that
time?
I don't know. Thomas Massey will be probably your best. He'll keep everybody abreast of what's happening in real time. That's what I do.
Yeah, and I saw you threw up a bunch of his posts when we were talking earlier, and I believe another one from Marjorie Taylor Greene, and I made sure I shared both those along with the link to talk to your local representatives. I made sure I shared that as well. That's really, really important. If you are watching this stream right now, it's on my page. I am Mad Max on X, and Allie will have it on her page as well, Allie Top Files.
Yeah.
So please, anytime before the stream's over or when this stream is over, get that document, review the document, sign it, share it, spread it.
I gotta do
talk
that.
about it.
That. Yeah, I was so busy getting ready for the show, but I have this. I have a couple clips here about it.
Yeah.
A little while ago, I got off the Senate floor, where I urged my colleagues to vote no tomorrow to advance the National Defense Authorization Bill. And I gave 3 reasons. One, it's a bloated budget to a Pentagon that continues to fail to pass
for the most unpopular war ever.
Number 2, no restraints on Trump's illegal war against Iran, essentially giving a green light to that illegal war that's been disastrous for the American people. But there are 2 provisions that have gotten very little attention, that are kind of crawling through quietly. Both have to do with greater support to the government of Israel. One of them is a provision Netanyahu has taken credit for pushing, which would require
Literally.
more joint defense cooperation between the United States and Israel. We know from our own experience that Israel has previously vetoed our ability to act in our own national security interests when we wanted to send some weapon systems to Ukraine that had been co-produced with Israel. And Israel blocked us from doing it. Another provision requires, mandates that the US government share more intelligence with the government of Israel. Look, we can share intelligence with the government of Israel or any other government when we want. Why would the United States Congress order the executive branch to share more intelligence, regardless of what the government of Israel is doing? Why would we be doing that? We shouldn't. It's not in our national security interest to do it. We can always choose on a case-by-case basis to do whatever we want. That's not mandated. A little while.
Yeah, so there's that one, and then there's this one. What's this, babe? You sent me this one.
Yeah, and this was actually what Kevin was talking about earlier. So I just went and grabbed the screenshot. This was off Wiki, and this was what we were literally Kevin just mentioned earlier, and what we covered earlier was the Futures Act. And at the bottom of the screenshot, which you can't see, is it does say not passed. It does say not passed. It may have not made it into the screenshot, but that's
it didn't make it in, babe?
Yeah, there it is.
There you go.
There you go. So
I
that
got
teeny
it.
little
Sorry.
bit, not status as of right
Sorry
now.
about
Obviously,
that. That's
not passed.
Allie's fault. Didn't
But-
get it in there.
But that
Can you
the
not
vote
see
is
it?
going down tomorrow, and we
Not passed. Yeah, I see it.
we need to be talking about this, and you need to get to your representatives.
So I think I got the people that are voting. Okay, so what's this?
These are just some random articles I just ripped through quickly after I started talking with Kevin today, and from multiple sources. There's some from Al Jazeera. There was some stuff locally. I think one of them was New York Times.
Okay.
It's just a bunch of stuff that I just grabbed. That one there on the left from Reuters. Just all sorts.
U.S. Congress is quietly merging America's military with Israel's. Quietly.
Well, the thing
If we didn't talk about it on social media, this would have passed. I mean, this is the very essence of how we push through anything in this country, is through omnibus bills that are bloated, that'll be named something like Save the Children Act. And then how could you say you're against the Save the Children Act? Aren't you for saving children? It's like, it's so asinine. And this is what they do. And they just sneak shit in all the time, because even the people voting on it don't read the 1,200 pages that it is.
Yeah.
Now they're just feeding it to Chat GPT and say, tell me what's in this. And it's just like, and it's not looking for the snuck in stuff. The amendment 1217 of a God knows how many. It's just insane. And
I think I have it here. Here's the people. What is this? Is this the vote? Okay. Hold on. It's going to play when I
design a sellout trade.
Okay.
Okay. So
I'll play it once you lead me into the.
Yeah. So Love and Compassion, a friend of our channel and ADN's and Bases and a few others. She's a great researcher. She came across this video, and what it does is it lists everybody who voted for this previously
last week, the last week. Yeah. Like Senator Rand Paul.
Yeah. And of course,
what a
Mr.
big disappointment
Cruz,
he was.
Yeah.
Is he in this one?
Yeah, I was surprised to see that. And then you get
But you got to
like,
bless Israel. You got to bless Israel. I mean, that's what the Bible says. I don't know what passage it says, but you got to bless him. You got to bless Israel. What's us?
Oh man.
So that's what this video talks a little bit about. So thank you, Love and Compassion.
Oh, Love and Compassion. Thank you.
Yes.
I don't know if the music.
Who voted yes to merge our militaries together.
That's very interesting that it's literally written in.
Yeah, it's like one of the only crimes like written into our Constitution. That's defined in our Constitution.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of a big deal.
Well, yeah.
And this is but here's the thing is This is so much more than our military or our intelligence. This is cybersecurity. This is
Mhm.
defense. This is all of our weapons manufacturers. This is, I don't know, surveillance. Because what does America have that Israel doesn't? I don't know. Most of the frontier AI labs are in America.
Yep.
5,320-ish data centers, where the next largest country is Germany with 520. So about 10% of what we have. We have the bulk of literally all of the data centers here in the United States already built and operational, not in construction, not being planned to be built later. Like we've already lost the data center war. We've already lost it. Already.
Not scary.
They're building one. Okay. Allegedly, Dre Dossier did an incredible video that Ian shared like 2 months ago,
Yes.
where she detailed a lot of compelling evidence that what they're building underneath the ballroom at the White House is a data center that is deeply entrenched with Israel. And so it becomes a surveillance center direct from Tel Aviv right into the fucking White House.
And a little bit of our research uncovered that the Board of Peace, through Project Sunrise, is installing those into Gaza as well. It's going to be part of the foundation. That's what's going in before they rebuild the streets.
And why is Anduril building literally data centers that you can drop anywhere in the world that are completely run on their own self-sufficiently?
That's crazy.
Yeah. And who is a rampant Zionist. So the data center game, that's our greatest ally in part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
100%. Had a poll going up, and what you're most scared of. Everybody had the poll was data centers.
Yeah. Because it is terrifying, because you don't know who's collecting that, why they're using it, who's viewing it.
Exactly.
Right? You don't know how they're going to use that against, they could take that information and use it against, your family, your friends, your cousins, your brothers, your sisters, your allies,
100%.
your freaking goldfish. Like,
100%.
you know what I mean? And that's terrifying. I don't want anything like my country's doing to hurt another country, and I don't want anything another country's doing to hurt us, even if it's not done by the actual countries that are doing it, because now we won't know. Somebody else could have a link to this, pull information out, manipulate it, pervert it, and then use it against somebody else. And that's not even talking about tanks, bombs, planes. That's just information.
Correct.
That's just data. That's ones and zeros, right?
We already know their tactics. Now we hand them the keys to everything. To everything, to the largest system ever, the largest military ever in history.
What can we do
the
as
Greater
people?
Israel
Like,
Project?
What could we do as people? Like, I feel like we will always be silenced.
Well, they'll try. That's the thing.
The kryptonite has always been us talking. I swear that was my revelation today. I really just think that the antidote is noticing. That's it. What do you think, Jada? Do you think?
Yeah. Well, I think it also has always been cycles with these people. It's like they'll go to one country and like for like 80 years, like just like hone in. And then they'll go to another one because the people get tired and they start noticing, like Kevin says. Like it's like but right now we're in our cycle in America where it's like, okay, the elites are like coming here to drain our wealth, to spy on these citizens, to make us merge with their like, their military. Cause like obviously it's just Israel is kind of like, where all of the elite people also invest. So it's like if they don't get control over America, which is right now one of the richest countries, then all of their money is like tanked, right? So I think it's one of those things where it's like a proxy state a little bit too. It's like they're, because they don't have that many people. So why do we care so much about this tiny little country instead of allying with like some of the biggest countries in the world with way more resources? Like, I don't find them to even be a good alliance just strategically.
And they're
Like
not.
Canada, like why not like
Yes.
join with Canada? But
Our
it's
neighbors.
almost like they want us to hate each other. It's just
Yeah.
bizarre.
Uh,
It's so bizarre.
Well, when the same people are pulling all the strings, they can do that. They're like, oh, these two people are getting too friendly. Let's drive the wedge.
I think
who's
Israel
gonna-
does that. Right?
Well,
100%.
that's exactly what I believe personally. I
That's
believe
what they're known for doing.
They're
Well,
prolific at it. They're the
Yes.
best at it. in
They're the
history.
best.
they,
They're
they,
good
they-
at taking people out, like we saw with Charlie, and they're very, very good at stirring the pot. Like
Oh,
that
yeah.
is like their two best things they do.
And it's great
Exactly.
that everybody is recognizing it. Like they weren't realizing this stuff before. I'm seeing awakening.
absolutely.
I really am in people
and it's
like
a
coming to talk about this.
and it's a worldwide awakening.
Maybe they
right?
were scared to talk about it, right, babe? Me and him were talking about like I think people were scared to come online and speak about it, Kevin. Like it is
Huh?
a very touchy subject, and you don't want to
Yeah.
get named, like
Well, especially like some of the stories that we've seen, like people speaking out, and then literally they get a guy in a suit knocking on their door the next day, going, "Hey, you got to take down that video."
yeah.
Like,
And
you
I'd be
know, we
like,
do-
oh, the First Amendment, suck a dick. Get out of here. Like, sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
No,
That's
that-
okay.
no,
We
that's-
say it all the
I'm
time.
on
Well,
already,
we
but you
don't
know what
say
I
it, but
mean?
we
Like,
say-
get the fuck
we
out of
said
here.
balls last night. What about Scotty?
Love it.
yeah.
It's just,
Scotty.
it's just.
We love
This
Scotty.
is America. There is no such thing as hate speech because all speech is protected under the First Amendment. I am a First Amendment absolutist, right? Which means that I respect your right to say whatever, but you also need to respect that you are not free of consequences for whatever you say in America. And it's a beautiful system. It has worked for 250 years with no issue. There is no such thing as hate speech, which is why all speech is protected, right? Now, I mean, of course, there is hate speech, but like there is nothing actionable within our government about it because all speech is protected speech. And yet, somehow anti-Semitism, the stupidest term of all time, that is a bridge too far. That's hate speech. You cannot talk, you cannot be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and if you think about it, they're doing this because they are so deeply unpopular now that anyone that's going to come into power from my generation or younger, they're pretty much not going to be doing all of that unless they're
Yes.
someone from like the Heritage Foundation who is just like a career politician propped up, whatever. We see them all the time, but people are getting sick of that. And people
Yeah.
actually have access to the internet to do their research and figure out like, I don't want these people in power. And the people who vote for these, Israel-backed politicians, they don't do their research, right? But they're also going out of style. They're older generations. They're people that won't be voting as much coming up. So I think, although I think it's hard to vote your way out of this, I think they know their time is coming. Like the reckoning is coming. This is a pattern. And that's why they're pushing everything right now, like right in our faces, because everybody is speaking out saying like left, right, center. We don't want this. Like this occupation needs to end. So I think that's the positive, but I do think that's why we're getting hit so hard back to back to back with the Iran war, trying to push this, all these other things is because, I mean, Americans are tired of it. They really are. Like I don't know very many people who are in support of this.
Oh,
I
1000%.
100% agree. And they're also on a time crunch,
Mhm.
right? Like we're watching the Greater Israel Project unfold now. These are the final stages of it. They've only got a couple years because they're not guaranteed to finish this after Trump leaves office.
Yeah.
They're not guaranteed nothing. That's why they're also pushing so hard. They've just went all in. That's what's happened. This is a poker game. They've went all in.
They have
Oh,
to.
yeah.
They have
have
to
no
because
choice.
they've already shown their hand, and it's not, and it wasn't intentional. It was the fact, like I'm really trying to drive home the point that we need to keep talking about it.
Just give me one moment. I'm going to bring up Baze. I
Yep,
just saw
Baze
that
is
he
here.
just
Baze.
entered the chat.
Yeah, let's bring our boy up.
Yo. how's it
What up,
going?
Hey,
Baze?
sorry I'm late.
That's okay.
Oh, good. Sorry
right on
that you had
time.
to cut your live short, Baze. Sorry about
No,
that.
no,
man.
it's okay. It's okay. I had to do it. I was working on it too long. I was like,
Yeah, and
I got the message right before I was gonna go live. I wasn't on Discord today. I got it from Scotty text me, and then
feel
I'm like, oh
free
shit. I'm
to
like, see if they can push it to midnight.
stream
Sorry,
it
it's
on
too
your
late.
side. Feel free
Huh?
to stream it. We want to get this out, so stream it on your end.
Yeah,
But yeah,
if you want.
I put it on X. I just finished the other one, so I'm not
Okay.
gonna screw up the algorithm. But I
Yeah,
already
yeah.
got it streaming on my X.
Yeah,
Well-
yeah, we streaming it, bro. We streaming it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for coming on, Baze. I know it was last minute. We were talking with Scotty, and Scotty said he was talking with Kevin, and we're like, all right, we got to make something happen. This is important.
Yeah.
So thank you, everybody, for coming on tonight. I know it was completely last minute, and I want to make sure everybody in the chat knows that it was last minute. Like literally,
yeah.
everybody just jumped on, and
Yeah.
we're talking about this because it's important, man. It's really
Yeah.
important. It's going to affect a lot of people. And it's something that we really got to keep our eyes on, and we got to keep talking about it. We got to share it, and that's why with our 4 channels here, we can put it out to a lot of different places right now. Like we've got it on YouTube, we've got it on X, we've got it on Kick. People really need to see this. They need to start talking about it, regardless of what happens tomorrow. We still got to keep on this every single day and figure out what exactly they are going to be doing in the great United States and where
Yeah.
else they're going to be putting this shit. Like we already said that we know that there's communication lines and data hubs going into Gaza. And we know allegedly, maybe perhaps, there is something going into the ballroom. This is direct connections. And
Yeah.
this is
Oh, yeah.
terrifying. Like I'm more afraid of the information that's going to be passed than a bomb dropping, to be honest.
Mhm.
Because that
Well, I mean, you guys got to realize, like Israel's already getting so much of our data. Like, I didn't even
Yeah.
realize this until
Yeah.
recently that Google Waze, that was started in Israel, and Google bought
Yep.
Waze from the company, and they let them just keep running it as is, and all
100%.
of the data is going there.
Yeah.
And if you look at the terms, if you use Google Waze, if for any reason you have a problem and you have to sue Google Waze, you don't go to court in America. You have to go to their court over there in Israel, which I find insane. But think about it. How many people use Waze? And they're getting all that data everywhere. Any American that has Waze in their phone, like they're getting all that data, tracking everywhere you go.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, dude. That's why, like, with like the flock cameras, it's like that's a totally horrible thing.
Like
Your phone's already tracking everywhere you go anyway. So all it's doing is just more data points. It's triangulation more than anything.
yeah, like people don't realize, like for the people out there that are afraid, like, oh, they're gonna do this and Israel's gonna get our data. It's like they already have it. They already have it. Like obviously they have something, like we know that Israel wants to be tied to our military for obvious reasons, but there has to be something that our government wants from them. And right now, like with all the advancements in AI and
Mhm.
Israel working on these
Mhm.
quantum computers, I'm sure Kevin can get more into that than I can. Like Israel's got it. Like they've got quantum computing. Like they have a lot of advancements in technology that America wants to get their hands on.
Yeah. But it's at the end of the day, this is the potential loss of all American sovereignty.
Yeah, that's
This
what I was
is-
talking
this-
about before.
This is unprecedented. This is as anti-American as it can get. And how Trump can remain president, how people still think that he's playing 5D chess when he's
Yeah.
quite literally selling off this country bit by bit. He's selling off the fucking land. He's
This is
selling
his
off
only
the
chance to do it.
waterways.
I
He
think.
is selling off fucking everything that makes this country great. And the last piece of the puzzle that he hasn't touched is American sovereignty. And he's about to fucking hand it to Israel on a silver platter.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we used to get hounded about like how China like surveils all of their citizens? Like we could never
Yeah.
do this in America. And now it's so weird that we don't get that messaging anymore because it's like, oh my God. They're
Yeah,
doing
they
the
used to
same
tell us that was the
guys.
reason why they were so bad. And now, like, they're just using them as a blueprint to do it to us.
Yes, mums is the
Yeah.
word. That's what I was thinking of. It's like, wow, we're just in China now, aren't we? And it's like, is that really how China even is? Do we know? Or is that just mainstream media at this point?
No,
You
they're
guys know
social
that I
credits
do
first.
the pastor stuff, right? I think you guys know I do the pastor stuff. So I came across something that Jack Hibbs. I want to play it for you. Tell me what you guys think, because I don't know if you've seen it. Right? This one.
Oh, this one. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unrelated, but kind of related in a weird way. I just think it's so bizarre. Yeah. So I'll just play it and tell me what you think.
Everybody, we have a
Hold on a second. Did it not go on stage?
announcement to make. Hold
on. I'm
everybody,
just gonna take down the chat here so you guys can see it better. Take down this. And yes, I seen you in the chat. I'm so sorry. I was taking a shower. I couldn't answer everybody. All right. Sorry. Let's go. Jack Hibbs.
We have a monumental announcement to make. Unbelievable. Only believable because our God is awesome. And I'm going to wait for a few seconds for people to jump on here. It won't take long. But I need to know if we're connecting. Want to make sure that this live connect is happening. Anybody there at all? Can somebody give me a thumbs up or a heart or something? Teresa. Thank you, Teresa. We have a big announcement to make. Huge announcement to make.
This is such a dad way to do this.
Anybody there? Anybody there? Joanne. Anybody there? Anybody else? Let me step out of the sun. Elizabeth, where's the guys? We need some guys.
Needs men.
That was
We
weird.
have a big announcement. Incredible. You're going to fall off your chair when you hear this, Rhonda.
I'm at the edge of my fucking seat.
I don't know where everybody's at, but at least young ladies
We're
are
here, bro.
there.
Spill
I'd like to
it.
see a guy on there.
He's waiting for a man.
Is he a
Lynn
pastor?
and Carlene.
It's a cringe moment.
Imagine if this was a joke and like the
Oh my
feed cuts
goodness,
off.
Where are the guys?
He's like, where are the guys? I'm like, can you just say it? I know it takes a bit, but
I thought the big reveal is he's going to rip off his toupee and go, look, it really is a rug. You know what I mean?
I mean, but this has a lot to do with, Iran, so it's important.
Felix Martinez, Debbie. Okay, I'm going to make this announcement, and it's we'll have to populate it somehow. I mean, people will jump on eventually. Here's the deal. Today is July 16th, and we just made history today. It's July 16th, and a few hours ago in Iran and in Uzbekistan, the Real Life Network broadcast our Sunday sermons. They started broadcasting in Farsi, and that is going to be going on now. We are reaching the Iranian Farsi-speaking world with our Sunday sermons in Farsi. And this is the upside to AI. The corporation that we're using, it's all tested and vetted. And so the Sunday sermons, they're going out officially today in Iran and in the country of Uzbekistan. And I want you guys to celebrate with us. You guys know I don't talk about money, but I will say this. Thank you. You guys know who you are, who have put your efforts toward the Real Life Network. And those resources went to teaming up with a very high-tech, top-shelf, Christian-owned AI firm that was able to take our sermons and to convert them into Farsi.
AI firm.
And so we are just delighted. I'm going to be sending you more technical information. I'll be posting that
It's an AI
on the channels and the names of the stations. There's 2 separate stations, by the way. We're broadcasting on both. We're doing everything possible to get the gospel of Jesus out so we can all go up. The sooner we get the job done, the sooner we leave. And so be excited with me, rejoice with me and the team, praise God with me and the team. Real Life Network, Sunday sermons, now preaching in Farsi, and that's the upside to AI. Thank you, all of you who support this remarkable work, because
Yeah, I don't know what you think of that.
Yeah. So obviously, Jack Hibbs is not a Christian. He's a Judeo-Christian, right?
Yeah.
And now we've got.
So he's a
these-
lie. Awesome.
cheat.
Exactly.
Just-
He's a fraud right from
Yes.
the beginning. And now apparently he's got data centers, which are not data centers, an AI firm, which is a partner with the media company he works with, which is owned by Salem, which is now owned by Waterstone. And we all know where that ties back to. So
Yeah.
this Christian AI is not actually Christian AI. It's Israeli
it's not.
AI.
Of course,
Right.
because
all
Judeo-Christian, everything is fucking Israeli.
Of course.
And
So
why are they doing it in Iran?
And this is
the bizarre. This is so bizarre to me.
You're bombing them,
Yeah.
and now we're pushing a fake Israeli religion on them while we're bombing them. Like that was just mind-blowingly.
Maybe that was the
fucking
plan.
Weird.
Maybe that was the plan.
Nothing will prove to you more that our greatest ally doesn't give a fuck about Jews than the fact that they are bombing a fucking country, that Iran, that literally has the second largest oldest Jewish population in the fucking world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They don't care about Jews. Like, it's obvious.
Yeah, I don't know if this is true, but I've heard that anytime like people of true Jewish faith buck up against Zionists, they are next targeted, like throughout history. Because so I don't think that's why I think it's also like it's so complicated, because I think of them as like Zionist elites versus like the Jewish religion. But they get intertwined because they want to make it seem like, oh, you're going against all Jews, and it's like, well, actually a big section of Jews don't actually like you is the problem.
Exactly.
Because it's a co-opting. It's co-opting anti-Semitism. I mean, they're not even Semitics. It's the Arabs that are Semitic. It's always this co-opting and this weirdness and muddying the lines. And it's just like Judeo-Christian, which is just served to manufacture consent for Israel's actions in America by Christians. That's all Judeo-Christian was designed for, implemented for, and anybody who calls themselves as such is either a fucking moron or they're compromised. Like
100%.
Straight up. Ted Cruz, you got to give all glory to Israel. What? Like literally talking to Tucker Carlson, a real Christian, going like, where's that Bible verse? Like, what are you smoking, dude?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's not written anywhere in the Bible at all. Like, and if you go back, well, I'll touch a little bit on that, but it's just like Judaism is the failure to come to Christ. That's what it is, right? So that religion is an incomplete religion in the first place because it's based on half a story, right? The New Testament completed the story, right, and told you how it was going to end. So if you don't include that, then it's like you're eating a hot dog without a hot dog bun. It's an incomplete thing, right? And the amount of stuff they've stolen from the Christian culture over the years is immense. Like Ali and I covered that on our show, and I'm not going to
every Sunday.
I'm not going into too much of a rant about it, but it's ridiculous.
I just wanted to share that.
Well, they'll spit on you for being Christian.
He's literally putting the Real Jack network, which is owned by Salem Media and now Waterstone, in Iran. I mean, I just thought that was
it's just a really weird time with everything that's going down. It's just one more thing they slide in under the radar, right? So like, what is that going to be now? So like, are you literally using these AI centers to now change people's religions from the inside?
Yeah.
When you think about it, they're not going to have to pay off politicians if they change your religion and make us all worship them. Then they don't have. Then they can dissolve AIPAC. It has no purpose anymore. If everyone's worshiping them from the ground up, you don't have to pay politicians. You don't need AIPAC. Heck, you don't need borders. We're all just one enslaved conglomerate at that point.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. And the one thing which has me, it's like they don't have enough money. Like if it gets passed, then they can hide money through the Department of Defense, as we were talking earlier. But now we've got Rob McCoy starting up Turning Point Israel. And now this is a way for them to funnel money back through Turning Point.
Isn't that a little redundant?
You know what I'm saying?
Turning Point
Israel.
Israel? What?
100%. That's why I think I think that's for money laundering, allegedly. Because now they can filter money back whenever they want. They can just flip it back and through Turning Point.
And why refi?
And, and why refi? Yes, that's a very, very good point.
Yeah.
But it's like they've got so
crazy.
many ways to hide money. If this goes through, we're not going to know nothing, man. We're not going to know shit.
Powerless.
There's just going to be some crazy new thing get built by a government, and something's going to go off in some part of the world, and we're going to be like, is that because of us? Like, we won't even know anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's like, where did they get the money from that? It'll all just be buried, and untraceable. Like, I'd like to see you get that information out of the Pentagon. Good luck with that, right? So how many hundreds of billions did we send them last year?
I'm just gonna read out some super chats because I'm behind here, but oh my gosh, Keats, thank you so much. That was so nice of you. If he's still here.
Keats is awesome.
Isn't he? He's everywhere.
Keats
I've
is
seen
a
him on a
champ.
space. Was it last night?
Yeah.
And here's Keats again. Bays said he's on his way after a quick break. So I'm a little bit behind reading this. So there was an invasion.
Yeah. We did see the Bays invasion.
That's so funny
before he
because
arrived. We saw the
yeah.
Bays invasion.
I invade Bays chat all the time. I say, go there and say ATF brought you.
That's why I started laughing when I just saw Bays sent me. I all just started coming up in the chat. I go, I think Bays ended his stream. Because I see at least a dozen people within a couple minutes jumping in here.
And Keats sent American Discourse 5 new membership.
Thank you, Keith.
And I don't know what this is. I've never seen this before.
Yeah, I just started seeing those tonight.
What are those?
I don't know.
I love the name.
Look at it. So on my show, Kevin, we laugh here a lot. I mean, somebody said jacked up, and everybody put their profile picture to being jacked up. It's like we were talking about being jacked up, and we were dying.
It was Scotty, I think, started it. Scotty started it, and then Death Queef and Done with Fed Slop
Even
hopped
women,
on it.
even women were all jacked up.
That's got to be
Love
one of
it.
the best avatar names I've seen in a while, man. It always makes me laugh every time I see it. Like here we
It's
are
like a
talking.
2003 Halo gamer tag for like a 15-year-old, and I love it.
Exactly. Very well said. Very well said.
He's very funny too. He says the freaking funniest things. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much. I don't even know what those are. So
They're shekels.
I don't know.
Oh no! Did we just
Getting ready for starting the day early.
Getting you sheckled up before the merger.
Oh man! Is this the new currency exchange? Heck, we all got to
That's
go to the
it.
bank and exchange them for shekels.
10 gems equals 1 shekel.
That's if they're not clipped.
Oh man! Oh boy!
Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Thank you, Death Queef.
That was funny.
For some,
Call
Exactly.
Congress. They
call
work for you.
Congress. They work for you. Tell them no. You
Exactly.
think that'll work? You think that will work? We should. You guys should.
I mean, that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I emailed my representative, and I'm going to call them tomorrow, straight up, like first thing I do in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'll keep calling until I get into their people.
They won't answer the phone. It's going to be all automated.
Well, they're going to have a lot of people
Indeed.
calling tomorrow.
Go Max, girl.
Thank you, Gates.
Thank you, Keats.
He's a champ.
And 1202 Awakening gifted 1 American Discourse membership.
Thank you, 1202.
Yeah, I just wanted to do that because I was so behind there.
Nice.
Thank you guys. Okay. There you go. Yeah, so tomorrow it is. Tomorrow's the day. What time? First thing in the morning?
Yeah,
or?
we're not sure yet. So like I'm just gonna
Could
wake
be.
up early and just put on
Oh man.
and just
It's
look
still,
for it.
if it passes, it still has to go through the Senate.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not official
Yeah.
tomorrow then.
But I'd love to see it get kicked in the nuts tomorrow.
Is that
Yeah,
correct?
me too. Because today was the first time it's passed in three outings. So
Mm.
Damn.
I don't know. It's tough. It's
Like-
tough.
like-
We don't want to
like
see
you
it.
said, it was it's almost at a 50-50 point, and we were talking about this earlier. I don't like that roll of the dice. too close, man. And they've got a lot of boots on the ground overseas, doing a lot of things already over there with the Board of Peace and stuff like that. And like they're hammering stuff down over there. And now, you know, with this coming up here, I feel like they're trying to make us look at too many places at once, so we miss stuff. You know what I mean? I'm really
We're
feeling
all
that.
distracted over
There's
everything.
so much going on, especially all the stuff that happened during the preliminary hearing week.
Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff that went down during that week.
That's the same. Wasn't that the same time we covered that, or just before that? It was before that.
Yeah, because they
I'd
also
have to go
did.
look.
Trump also did something to. I forgot what it was. Voting committee, voting registration. I forgot exactly what it was. We covered it, but he axed the last members of that board who were supposed to oversee ethical elections, something like that. Did you any of you guys see that? It happened during the week. It happened during the week of the preliminary trial for Tyler Robinson, and he fired the last two people on this board who were supposed to oversee elections. And I thought
Crazy.
that was sleazy to pull that while we were all staring at. Yeah, no kidding.
Kind of like how they were voting to conceal the Epstein files while Charlie Kirk was bleeding out.
Yeah. Well said, Base. Good point, man.
Of course. Hey, I do want to somebody JR Nana Boomer, love that name by the way.
Yeah.
Asked, what do we write our politicians? And this is, I just wanted to address this because my friend Rory turned on my chat to this. It's govspeak.us, govspeak.us. And it's not specific for this issue, but it's a basically a website where you can go put in your
Is it this one?
No, not that one.
Not that one.
Well, maybe that is. Maybe it was a Lovable app, but it's govspeak.us.
Oh,
and
okay.
Yeah. And you go in there, you put your zip code in, and then it'll tell you all of your representatives. And so you look for your House representative, click on them, and then it'll actually have an AI. So you tell it, this is what I want them to vote for. This is how I feel about it, whatever. You can even pick like what kind of tone you want, and then it'll craft it for you. And if they have an email, it'll give that to you, or you can put it on your clipboard, go to their website and email them through their website. Or it'll write you the script, and then you can press call, and then you can call them and literally just say what the script is. So it uses AI to help you write it like more concisely.
And what is the website again?
GovSpeak, GovSpeak.
Oh, it's on your X account, right?
Yeah,
Correct,
I was literally
govspeak.us.
trying to copy and paste that and throw it into the chat right now. That's what I was literally
Oh,
gonna
okay.
try
Do
to
you know
do.
how to do it?
Yeah,
Just open it.
Yeah,
just touch it, and then
highly recommend. I highly recommend it because, again, and Baze, you weren't here when I was saying this earlier, but I think that the best line of defense that we have is us educating each other, talking about it, having discourse, having discussion. And because that seems to be the only thing that's actually working. Public pressure works. This is why the deflock movement is winning. It's because of public pressure. It's just from people talking about it. People saying, I'm not into that. And a lot more people have been like, yeah, neither am I. And then even some are just like, I didn't even know what that was, but yeah, I'm against that shit. The more we do that, the more public pressure happens, and then things can actually change. I don't think protesting, I don't think economic things, I don't think anything else will work. Just talking. And so if you have a voice, you should use it to talk about this, like here and there.
I think this is the link here. So we put it in the chat.
I ended up just putting a link for his whole post in the chat. That's what I did.
Perfect. Yeah. Well, it also explains like how, like what to do and what to find. So that's perfect. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, again, this isn't just merging our military and our intelligence. This is cybersecurity. This is weapons. This is defense. This is This is literally surveillance. This is everything. This is every trade secret that America has ever had. This is everything that we've ever done. This is everything that we are capable of or will be capable of, given directly to a genocidal supremacist regime. Like, imagine if we partnered with the Nazis in the 30s. That's what we're talking about.
What do you mean we did?
In my opinion.
We were partnered with the Nazis just because history says otherwise. I mean, come on, just look at the isolationists. Look at Prescott Bush. Look at Henry Ford. Look at Operation Paperclip.
Well,
we were partnered with the Nazis until we weren't, and then while we were at war with them, we were back channeling with their intelligence to get them to turn and come over.
Ford, I don't
the
think
escape
was.
route.
I think Ford was more of.
Ford
he wasn't representing America when he was saying what he was saying.
Ford won a $60-70 million lawsuit because while we were bombing the Nazis, we bombed one of his factories.
Where
he was making
building tanks
Humvees for the Nazis.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. Like, he wasn't there as an American representative. He was there as a capitalist. And he wrote the books and the magazines that he did as just somebody who had the money to build a printing press and fucking put anti-Semitic shit out. That wasn't like on behalf of America, though. That's more what I'm saying. Like, they would be like merging the militaries of the American, like, that'd be like us making Jeeps for the Nazis and shit. Maybe that's a bad analogy, but that's I think the level that we're talking about here is talking about taking everything that we have at our disposal, turning it on Americans, and use it and letting a genocidal regime use that to get the job done in the Middle East, which is the Greater Israel Project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Teresa Better Life just said, do you think the majority of people know about Flock? I talked about it in Diligent Space and people didn't seem to get what I was saying.
I think it's
interesting. A lot of people don't know.
I think, well, I mean, this might be like Diligent. I've been on Diligent Spaces before. And I love Diligent. I think he does a great job. I don't find that he talks a lot about like surveillance state type stuff.
Yeah.
I talk a lot about it. So it's like everybody like that I talk to knows about it. Right. So I think it's just one of those things, right? If you're on some, a channel that's only talking about Charlie Kirk, those people might not also know about it because they're focused on something else, right? But a lot of people who are focused on the surveillance state, Flock and Palantir and Oracle are definitely like the top. I think that Flock is actually getting all of the hate that should be getting thrown around a little bit more to some other companies. Palantir's sitting real easy since Flock became the scapegoat.
They're definitely flooding the zone. It's like, let's just 100%. Put it all out there at once, and everybody's going to be scattered on what their focus is on, whether it's Flock or data centers or Israel or Charlie Kirk, which is still a big one.
Yeah,
of course, the war with Iran. There's just so much going on, and then you got the left just blaming Trump for everything, and then you got the right, blaming Candace for everything and saying that midterms. It's pretty wild. We're living in very wild times.
I think the worst part is it's all part of the Greater Israel Project. It's like I think the worst part is all part of the Greater Israel Project. Like. Honestly, it's like they all go back to the same people, right? So it's like you're saying flooding the zone, but it's like if people could look at it from like, a higher level, they would see that this is all to infiltrate America to get Israel's interests.
Yeah.
Our interests are secondary.
I was just going to say at the expense of the people.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. And what does all of this tell you? everything that Israel does, the stuff that we've talked about, Judeo-Christian shit, fucking like Thomas Massey and how they dethroned or took that seat away. All of that actually gives me hope, because they wouldn't have to go through all that trouble if we, the people, weren't so powerful. We, the American people, have immense power if we can get together. That means, yup, you're going to have to fucking rub shoulders with somebody who voted for the person that you fucking hated and was the worst person on the fucking planet. Yeah, you got to do that. You got to do that. You got to remember that you're an American. And if we are unified and we're not divided, then we are the conquerors. We've always been. And we need to remember that. And I think that the best way we can do that is to talk. Everybody talk. Content, go on social media, fucking, who gives a shit? If they deplatform you, fucking start another one tomorrow. Who gives a shit? And I know, and it sucks if that life depends on it and your livelihood depends on it, but at the same time, you've done it once, you could do it again, and all of us who love you will come right back, right? And it'll come back and it'll happen faster this time, right? But either way, you shouldn't shirk away from the truth. Tell the truth, talk the truth, and talk to people and understand them, have them understand you. Discourse. Shout out ADN. And like, let's go. Like, that's what we got to do. Because I literally think I've come to this realization that us talking, right? We have these, we have this, but we don't do a lot of this. If we start doing more of this, and we have real discussions about like what we're willing to accept and what we're not willing to accept, then we will start to realize that all the people that you were told is your enemy largely wants the same shit that you do. And then once that happens, then you realize they're not your fucking enemy. Then you can start looking at who your enemy is. It's these fucking assholes. It's these lever pullers. It's these people that try to take away our sovereignty, take away our right to free speech. That's the enemy.
Yep.
And if we all start saying like, nah, literally just public pressure alone seems to be the only thing that's actually working. So like, let's keep doing that. Let's more and more and more of that, please. Like, I'm begging all of you. Look right into the camera. I'm begging you. Please talk to people. Please, motherfucker, talk to somebody. Damn it, please. I'm begging you. Please have discourse. Please talk to people.
Yes.
Educate them. Right? We're not going to do this any other way. Right? Like we're not going to go into the White House and hang people by their toes. Like it's not going to happen. I like to make jokes about gallows. Gallows won't happen in 2026. It's just not going to fucking happen. Right? Yeah. January 6th ruined the whole fucking thing, dude. It took that option off the table because they made a fucking mockery of it. And took it off the table. So, like, what do? The only thing we do is we apply public pressure because it's the only thing that's actually working. The more we do that, I swear to you, the more we will be good. And maybe we'll start prioritizing what actually fucking means anything.
What
Who
really
you voted
matters.
for last time? Yeah. Who you voted for last time? I really don't give a shit. I really don't. I really don't. On paper, me and Baze should be mortal enemies, and that's my brother, dude. Like,
why should we be mortal enemies? What do you mean?
Because we've voted vastly different from each other.
You voted for Kamala?
No.
I hope you didn't vote for Hillary.
Sometimes there's more than two options, you know? I'm just saying that I was a Bernie guy, by the way. But what I'm saying is that none of that fucking matters. We're all Americans. We're all, you know, even if we're not, everybody in the world, doesn't matter what your skin color is, far more things that are similar than are different. Our goals are largely the same, whether we think about how we're going to get from here to there, maybe a different approach. We all want happiness. We all want some sovereignty. We all want some say in our lives. And when we break it down to that point and we start connecting with people at the baser level like that, I think we'll be okay.
What are you saying, Kevin?
Yeah.
You don't want to own nothing and be happy?
No.
I mean,
no, I like owning things.
You don't want to lease
And I like
your
being
next,
happy.
you don't want to lease your next computer?
No, I mean, hey, it's I want the option to have a computer.
I think what's sort of happening is, along with all the awakenings, I think we're having sort of a political awakening too. And it's not just in the United States. I think this is something that's starting worldwide.
Correct.
And
I
with the
agree.
analogy I'm going to use, it's kind of odd, but you know how as you're a teenager and you're growing up and you have all these things that you put as priorities, things that matter to you,
mhm.
right? And as you grow up and get older, you find that those things don't matter to you anymore. In fact, some of them were pretty stupid in the first place. And I
Yeah.
think we're coming to sort of like a political realization where these things that we thought were keeping everybody apart, things that were the most important things, right? Things that were driving wedges. And I think now that we're looking at this, we're realizing that a lot of those things, they don't mean anything, man. It was so stupid to be fighting over some of this crap in the first
Yeah.
place. And we're starting to really look at what really matters. And
Yeah.
I think the awakening that's going on in the United States is so important. Us
Yeah.
living outside of the United States, because where else is that awakening in the West going to centralize, and where is it going to spread from and to? There's got to be an epicenter.
Mhm.
And I
It's always
believe
America.
and that's exactly what I was going to say. I believe we are seeing that epicenter growing, starting, birthing right fucking now.
Yep.
And I just wanted to say, as people who don't live in America, this is your fight, but guys, you ain't fucking alone.
Yeah.
You've got
Yeah.
the entire world, people that really see what's going on.
Yep.
No, it's the elite that's doing this. The American people are fighting, and you've got a whole world backing you guys up.
And they don't want that.
That's
Thank
what they're.
They don't want
That's
that.
what's terrifying.
Thank God
Yeah.
for the World Cup. Thank God for the World Cup. The World Cup showed the rest of the world that Americans, not the government, Americans are actually really awesome people, really loving and giving people. That
Yeah.
showed the world, because all these people from all these countries came here and they all went on social media and said, dude, America's fucking great. I don't know what these assholes have been talking about. And they're saying it into their phone to all their people
Yep.
back home. Wow. Talking, sharing experiences. But I think a lot of what you're talking about is because of political homelessness. So many people right now feel politically homeless. They said, I grew up as this. My family was this. My location is this, whatever. I grew up in this thing. And then they're like, but the parties shifted their ideals. I didn't. So I feel left by my party. I'm politically homeless. Right. And that is leading a lot of people to being like, well, then what is politics even supposed to be? Because our generation doesn't really understand is that prior to the 80s,
Mhm.
when network television came through, Americans were largely centrist. They actually did. Nobody defined their lives by their political party. In fact, politics was supposed to be boring. It was never supposed to be the identity that you had for yourself. It was never supposed to be that. And then the advent of CNN and Fox News
Yep.
did exactly that to us. And now 40 years later, we have a broken country because of political ideology for something that was never supposed to be this important to us. It was always supposed to be arguing about like taxes. That was it. Like that's really all it was about. And now we're here. And it's fucking stupid. And I think that what we're all sort of realizing is all these people started realizing bit by bit over the last 10 years that they're actually politically homeless because the representative government that they think that they're in, their party that they're supposedly in, they only have two choices, and neither of them are really representing how they feel. And they're just like, what is this? I think the rise of the third party finally may fucking happen. And I think Ron Paul was onto something. I just think he was 30 years too early. But I think we're, that style of like Ron Paul libertarianism is going to start seeming a lot more desirable to a lot of Americans who feel politically homeless and disenfranchised by their politics. Something is going to happen. A major shift is going to happen.
Let's not forget that Ron Paul is one. Oh no, is it Ron Paul or Rand Paul?
You're thinking of his son Rand Paul, who's a wall kisser and a traitor.
He voted for this bullshit. Yeah.
I think to your point too, Kevin, it's like one of those things where, and actually to what Chris was saying, once you start losing your actual sovereignty, like when you start realizing they at any point can take away your basic human rights that we built America on, you realize these little fights that have been left versus right don't actually matter. And what are true American and Western values, which, however you want to look at that, it's like freedom of speech, freedom to own, guns, land, privacy. These are very basic things that Americans have always stood for. Like, no matter what else it is, it's like you can talk about anything else. But once you start seeing that they're attacking that and where our tax dollars go, right? Because that's our money. It's not yours, Israel. Then we have a problem. Like when you start getting to the baseline of what makes us all Americans and our American viewpoint, I think that's why a third party can succeed. Whereas before, those things weren't in jeopardy yet. You weren't quite jeopardizing the American livelihood in a way that you are now. And how our culture actually functions as a baseline is still relatively in sync. And I think that's why you're probably right, is because before you were like asking about like whether you're okay with some other smaller issues. And it's like, well, now you're asking us to give up all of our liberties to a foreign country. And I just don't think that's what Americans are about.
Yeah.
I think of anything more un-American than giving up your rights to another country.
Yeah.
And take it from us, living in an enslaved nation, it sucks balls. It sucks balls.
Yep.
Like it's written down that we got free speech, but then there's the subparagraph that says if the government doesn't agree with what you're saying, then you have to redact what you said.
Yeah.
So trust me.
Yeah.
Keep fighting for it while you got it. Because otherwise you end up like us.
Then you're going to lose it.
Then you end up like us.
Yeah.
You can't walk out. I can't
have it.
We can't walk out and walk down the street and say what we feel.
No.
We can't.
Yeah.
Because if somebody doesn't like it, they can call the police. And now a police officer is going to be at my door because I disagreed with somebody.
Well, it's happening here in America now.
But I mean, it could be worse. It could be in the UK where you could just be like walking down the block and then get stabbed. And then when the police come and you think they're going to save you, the person that stabs you says, oh, they said something racist. And then all of a sudden you get arrested too while you're bleeding out.
Yeah, no kidding. One of my good buddies, he's an American and he lived 20 years in UK and he just got back home. And he was telling me about everything that was going down there just before he left. And he said, I didn't recognize the country anymore.
Wow.
And that's saying a lot. Like he grew up eastern US, had a maple sap farm and stuff, and his family lived in Iowa. And some unfortunate events brought him back home, but I'm happy he's here because I used to go visit him and we do rock climbing and stuff. But he was shocked at what had happened there. And then when he got home and started just trying to go about his day-to-day business, he stopped in, stayed at his sister's place for a little bit, just coming back home after being gone for 20 years. He said he didn't recognize a lot of stuff, the way that the politics, the way people were talking. He's like, I need to fucking catch up. And he's a very well-traveled individual. And he's like, I don't know my own country anymore. And like, we had like an amazing conversation with him, just talking about how much things have changed over the past couple decades. And I admit it got a little bit sloppy. We had some whiskeys, and it was about a 4-hour conversation, but it was a good conversation. And he addressed a lot of things that, him being a senior individual, seeing that many more decades of things, that the way it was to the way it is now, and the process of what happened. It's disturbing.
Yeah.
And, that's coming from somebody who is well-traveled and has a very universal sensibility of right and wrong. Maybe not just an American or a Western or whatever, just what's right and wrong.
Yeah.
And he says there's too much of wrong right now.
Agreed. And that's everywhere. That's certainly here.
It's certainly here. We can vote for it. It's here too.
I don't recognize my own country anymore.
We don't recognize
in a lot of ways. I mean, in many ways it's same as it's ever been. But it feels like something is rotting in my country.
Yeah.
And it smells like it's coming from DC, unfortunately.
Yep. And you want to know what? We can smell it from here too, because we're in between DC and Ottawa. So we get this waft coming from each direction. You know what I mean? From each direction.
Oh man.
And it smells the same. And it both wears little hats. Like, what the heck's going on? Right? Right? They wear the same hats and they smell the same. Like,
I'm
not saying, but I'm just saying.
That's not really kosher, Chris.
Oh no. Okay, I won't eat pork tomorrow. I promise.
Oh my gosh.
I do think though that I think that through all of this, if we're really lucky, we're gonna wake up to who the fuck we are, and we're gonna find our collective power again. And I think we're gonna right this ship. I actually I sound very doomerish about things, because in some ways I am, but there's a big part of me that really hopes that we can fucking pull through. And I think that it just starts with doing what would the 5 of us are doing, right now.
Yeah.
It's just talking about it. It's
That's
so powerful.
We
It's
talk
so
to
powerful.
5, 6 in the morning, and we're like, we should be talking about this on our stream.
Yeah.
There's so many topics that we want to talk about. We're like, where do we start?
Like we even said earlier, there's so much going on all at once, and that's not by accident. I do not believe that's by accident.
Yeah.
And it's like we'll finish a 5-hour stream, and then we'll sit there and talk in bed for another 3 hours about nothing we covered.
Yeah, because
we hop on our phones and we're like, holy shit, did you see what just happened?
The Canada's on fire right now, and we were in our house and couldn't even get out because all we could breathe is smoke. So
if only Charlie Kirk was still here, you know, because then maybe Turning Point USA would be speaking up against this bullshit instead of grifting off of the Sandy Hook victims to attack Candace Owens.
Oh yeah,
that happened tonight.
The amount of stuff he would have to say about what's went down in the last year.
Yeah.
Just saying. Wow. I think he'd be pretty pissed off about a lot of stuff.
He's dead because they overplayed their hand.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And everything.
I thought that he was dead because Tyler Robinson hated him for his politics and because he loved his lover Lance Twigg so much that he decided to throw it all away and cancel his hunting trip.
The politics they never talked about that Lance Twigg said on.
He was so angry he scrawled it on the side of a bullet casing.
If Lance Twiggs was on this panel right now, he would be the least feminine sounding person here.
Yeah. He's the most hetero furry I've ever seen. Like, he's probably got bigger balls than I do. Like if you give the guy a guitar,
not this balls again.
You give the guy a guitar, he could go out there at a rock concert and be with 100 women in one night.
They made this guy out to be a fucking furry fairy, and then you see him on the interview, and it's like he sounds like Buffalo Bill, and he looks like he's ready to march into Columbine. It's like, pretty fucked.
Yeah, no, seriously.
But
though.
that's not the guy. Tyler Robinson definitely acted alone. He definitely acted alone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Definitely.
And his gun was down his pants. That
And
was
that-
him, guys. That was him.
And that 223 bullet found on the other roof is just a total coincidence.
Oopsie. It's
This guy
This
looks,
fucking guy
that
again.
guy looks gayer than Lance Twigs. Pull him back.
This is what it is.
This is our
Furry by Fed Slop.
this is our cologne scent for
buy
the
it.
furry.
Yeah, you can get it online. No, I'm just joking.
Part of our fragrance selection from all this craziness.
We have another one. We just made it called Memory Loss.
Except for
Yes,
Blake.
The
Yes,
Blake Neff edition.
Yes, this is for Blake because he doesn't know where he was or anything, like a complete shell. We went over this on our stream the other night. It's like I thought about the last time I was in a hotel, right, by myself, not with Allie, like work or whatever. I can name the city, the exact location of the hotel, and how long I was there. And that
Yep.
was 3 years ago.
Yep.
So, and I can name the job I was doing. I was doing broadcast engineering. I was doing a hockey game in Montreal, and I stayed at the Sheridan Center Hotel by Marriott.
Yep.
And it wasn't
And that
the
was
day
three-
that defined the rest of your life?
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah,
Insane.
you know what I mean?
You
You
got
know
the
what I mean?
memory of a fucking elephant, bro.
Oh yeah. But it's just
Oh,
just
man.
crazy, man. Like that's supposed to be,
It
his
But-
best friend and mentor, and you don't even know what you were doing that morning. Like, come on, bro.
No, but when he was talking, he was like they were asking questions on the space about his favorite memory of Charlie. He didn't have memory loss there.
Yeah.
He spoke about when they went to Japan and Korea. And
I thought you were gonna say when they went to Israel. I guess Blake didn't make that trip.
When they smooched the wall.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh,
He went in Trump's handbag, or is carrying Trump's handbag.
I got like a 5-minute clip
Absolutely.
if you want me to play it. It's kind of funny
Of what?
of Mr. Blake Neffy.
Oh, in the space?
It's very
Well,
funny. If
Before
want-
you
if
do that,
want.
I gotta hop off. I just realized the time. My girlfriend's gonna kill me.
Is it because of Blake Neff?
No.
Just tell
no,
me.
no. It's
No,
just
just
late.
because we started talking about Charlie Kirk.
No,
Anytime-
Oh.
No, it's not that.
Is
It's
it?
not
Is it
that.
really?
No, it's
Don't
not that.
lie.
In fact, my
No,
last
just-
few
you can
live
tell the
streams, I
truth
actually
here.
talked about Charlie Kirk. I was talking about this interesting theory that's come across my plate from Carrie PBI, where she makes a compelling case that maybe he was frozen in Alcor, and we talked about this the other night. I'm just saying, we talked about that. I've talked about that. I think there's some stuff there. I also went on a Charlie rant a few weeks back. It was very impassioned. I was very heated.
Yeah.
But no, it's not a subject that I won't talk about it, but it is not a subject I will focus on because
Yes,
sweeties,
true.
because as I say, screw the views. Talk about the important stuff.
Important stuff.
Even if half the people see it,
Yeah.
somebody might see it next week or next month. And this is also so important because
Well, everybody
again,
go watch my Project Sunrise and my FIFA.
I will watch that. I will
Everybody
absolutely
watch
watch
that.
that.
Very important.
Project
That's actually
Sunrise. I'm looking-
something that we need to do another stream on, is the Project Sunrise. It's way too important. Like we did the first video with that in the Board of Peace and it didn't hit too well. We're just going to do another one because it's really important and it really ties
Yeah.
in with everything that we've been talking about tonight with the merging of military and intelligence and all of that. It's going to be very, very valid because the same people are all involved. They're
Yeah.
involved in Project Sunrise. They're involved in the Board of Peace. Allegedly, we're
Yeah.
still trying to confirm, but some of the donors for these projects might even be, like, we haven't confirmed it yet, but involved with the data center building and the ballroom as well.
Yeah.
So we're trying to put all of that together, and we've almost got it. It's like that one connection we're looking for to tie to the ballroom, and then this is all a fucking psyop. It's a massive one, just to basically, actually everything else is the psyop. This is what's actually going down. And
Yep.
it's just about the merging and stealing of sovereignty, identity, information, and independence all in one fist like this, and it's pretty terrifying. But
So you said you have to go?
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go walk my dog. I love you guys. Thank you guys for having me.
you.
And hopefully
much.
tomorrow goes the right way. But either way, no matter how it goes, still stands. Talk to people. Please.
Yes.
Like talk. Get to know what's up. Because this is the most powerful thing that we have. And if we keep dividing amongst ourselves over stupid shit that does not matter, well, we will lose everything. And that's real. And
Kevin,
or
where can we find you on socials?
yeah. Kevin is a human on everything. That's
underscore. Is it underscore?
All underscore. Kevin is a human. I actually think my Twitter is Kevin is human all underscore. But come check me out. If you want to listen to a guy from Boston get stoned and rant about things, come watch my live stream.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Like
fun. and I would love to get on with you guys again and again whenever. Let me know.
Yes.
I'll always come on and talk with any of you guys. I think you guys are all awesome and you're all doing really incredible work, and keep doing it, and let's not lose ourselves as a country.
Yes.
absolutely.
Well said. Thank you
Well
so
said,
much.
Thank you.
Kevin. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
See you
for
later.
coming.
Much love. Take it easy, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Kevin.
Yeah, so go follow him on Kevin. Did he say Kevin is human or Kevin is
Kevin
Kevin
is human.
human on YouTube and X? I put
He
the link
mostly
there.
streams on Kick and Twitch.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
He-
so
he
not
po-
YouTube.
Yeah, he posts videos on YouTube, but he doesn't
Okay.
really go live.
You want to know what was funny? Before Allie knew Kevin's first name, she'd be like, "Hey, I just saw a great post from the human."
Yes, I did say that.
She'd be like, "You know that human?" I go, "Honey, we're all human. What human do you mean?" She goes, "I don't know. It's the human guy."
It's a human
So I
guy.
scroll through. I go, "This guy?" She goes, "Yeah." I go, "His name's Kevin."
Oopsie.
He does have a name.
Yes. I know that now.
because we are all humans.
Yes, we are.
Yes, and none of us have beanies, so we're good humans.
Hey.
I'm just
Hey.
kidding. I love my
Hey.
Jewish friends. I just don't like design. I love my Jewish friends.
Good.
I've got some Jewish friends.
Yes.
They're great. I get loans from them whenever I can. It's amazing.
Yeah. Let me just read some of these and then I'll play the clip if you guys want to watch it. It's really funny. Be sure to follow our team here tonight. American Discourse News, Kevin is Human, Real Base, Alley Top Files.
Thank you very much,
Thank you,
Keats.
Keats.
You've been a warrior here all night on Baze's
Yeah.
channel
He's
and
flipping.
ours
He's-
channel. Yep.
he's going to
Thank
the-
you very much,
all
Keats. We
4 of us.
appreciate you supporting everybody here, sir. You're a great dude. You're a
We need
great dude. Thank you so much.
1776 in 2026. Yeah.
You
I
got-
brought that up before, but I'm bringing it up again because
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't get a chance to read it. Thank you so much. Thanks to Baze live earlier. I'm glad to be here, subscribed, and thanks to all. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
Rachel.
you,
Appreciate you.
You Keats
Oh,
gifted her how many? Wow.
Five
that's
more
great.
memberships.
W. Oh, thank you.
Keats is amazing. Annie,
I love Annie.
I watched a Democratic shadow hearing on Trump's corruption. I recommend it. It gives hope. Good night, all. Big love to my groom, Scotty. He's flirting in the house there. He's
I'm
putting,
telling
like,
you.
eggplant
You're
emojis. I'm
gonna
like,
get your
"What
heart
the-"
broken, Annie.
Thanks.
Oh my
He's our
God.
Riz master.
Oh my God, that is funny. What is
Annie's a sweetheart.
She's gonna pop up in the wrong chat one day and see Scotty saying all the same shit to another girl.
Yeah.
Scotty?
Scotty, put your pants back on in the chat. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Is he?
Keep
Scotty
it
needs to wear
together,
2 pairs
Scotty.
of pants.
Is he? Is he still here? I don't even know if he's still here.
I hope so.
Man. He went. There was a great conversation on our Pastor Live the other day. Of course, it's our Pastor Live, and we started talking about balls. And Scotty decided to donate his balls to Frank Turek because the rumor was
he would never.
He didn't.
Would you have the clip? It was not that. It was okay.
It was funny.
Frank Turek looks like he's wearing
I'll send you the clip.
Pickleball glasses. So that's how it started. I go. Somebody said it. I don't know if it was me or somebody else. We said he looked like he's wearing the pickleball glasses, and then that's how it all started. And then we started talking about balls, and the whole chat was like talking about balls.
Scotty's balls.
Yeah.
Well, it's because you remember how parts of the Tyler Robinson video were redacted, right? And he's like, these guys redacting a video. I'm going to redact my balls. And then he goes, wait a minute. Hold on a sec. And I go, Scotty, I'm holding you to that, bro. I'm holding you to that. So we have this whole video, and it spirals to how Frank's senile and he's a eunuch, and it just derails really quickly.
And he says he can't remember stuff. He's wishy-washy.
And of course, we're doing a Pastor Sunday with love and compassion, and then this conversation, goes down.
Pickleball glasses. It is. It's true.
Yeah.
I sent
Frank Turek. That guy flip flops his words like Scotty flip flops the girls.
That's a good one.
I sent you that clip.
Okay.
The Scotty one, if you wanted to play that.
Okay. Which one should I play first? This one?
Play the Scotty one since we were talking about that.
I have to find it. Hold on.
Oh, okay. You got to find it. All right.
Did you send
Scotty's
it?
getting mad at me. He's calling me out.
That's it right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find it when I upload it. 1 second.
Yeah, no worries. Scotty's funny. He's hilarious. He's a big part of, I think, all of our communities. He's one of those people that really keeps everybody together and having fun.
Oh yeah, he's the best. He deserves his own. He needs his own fragrance.
Oh.
By the way, Wisha made this memory. Wisha is the one who made this memory loss one. So shout out to her.
Oh, I think we got to make Scotty a fragrance now.
Don't fuck this up. It's gonna have balls in there. I'm sorry, Scotty.
Oh, there might be some balls.
It's gonna be jacked up. It's gonna be a jacked up cologne bottle. That's for sure.
Balls for the real ladies, man.
Look at him. He's all jacked up. A lot of my members are jacked up.
You got to make sure that the fragrance bottle is like circular.
or two.
Oh my goodness. I think this was it. I don't know.
Before we do. So during the talk of balls,
oh my God.
Scotty said they can redact my balls. And then he said, no, wait. I said, too late, Scotty. And then I replied, your balls are redacted. We've given them to Frank because he doesn't have any.
Oh, did they say this?
It's a back and forth between me and Scotty. It's 4 comments. So I just wanted to say, Scotty, I'd like to thank you on behalf of Frank Turek being a eunuch.
You gave Frank some balls.
You have gifted balls to Frank. And Scotty, you have now made Frank a man. I just wanted to say, Frank's manhood is owed.
Look at the pickleball glasses.
Frank wouldn't even be half the man if it wasn't for Scotty.
I can't handle this anymore. There's too many balls. I can't do it. There's balls deep. There's this balls. I can't.
Balls everywhere.
Yeah, and there's balls everywhere, and Frank's got his pickleball glasses on. He's ready to spot those guys like a laser beam. Where are they? Where's the balls? Oh my goodness, they're up there too. Where are they?
Balls. I'm getting visuals like them on a pickleball court, and Erica's grabbing all the balls, putting it in a bottle. Like, guys, my head. Oh, okay.
Oh wow, Nicole 16W. Frank got BAALS. That meow.
Oh.
Nice comment, Nicole.
Yeah.
Scotty says. Scotty's like.
What is he doing?
No, it's funny because Scotty's got a comment in there, and he's like, You're gonna love my new nuts.
What the heck? You guys must be having fun in that chat.
Well, he was just a gentleman and donated his real balls to a eunuch, a Judeo-Christian Zionist eunuch. Now that's being a true American. That's spreading the love, baby.
Oh man.
You forgot to mention that he's senile too, by admission. His own admission.
He has bad memory too. He did say that. His wife said that, remember?
Yeah, he's 64.
Yeah.
That's why he's still wearing his pickleball glasses from the last game he played 4.5 years ago. He's like, do I got a game tomorrow? He just wakes up every morning, puts them on, and goes, do I got a game today? I got a game today. Hold on.
Oh no.
Hold on. Let me do it.
There's gonna be pickleball memes now. Oh my god. Okay.
Crazy, man.
That was it. It was funny.
Yeah, we sort of lost it.
It was all balls. Like I was looking at the chat and there was everybody playing balls. I'm like, oh my god, no, they're doing it right now. They're putting balls here. I don't know what's going on. I was trying to do a show and they're all talking in the chat and I'm like, what? He was talking. I go, hey babe, what's going on? Before this all started, because I'm like talking and I just see balls and laughing. I'm like, okay, what is going on? And then he goes, let me explain. And then that's how this clip started.
Yeah, and of course, this was on a Pastor Sunday show with Love and Compassion. And Frank Turk came out with, what was it? The 32 questions or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And basically, it's just 32 ways to attack the narrative and to attack 37
ways.
37 ways to attack the narrative and to attack Candace Owens. So we had Love on and we broke down all 37 things.
Yeah.
And destroyed them all. And a lot of them were really easy ones too. It was so stupid.
She's here too. She was here for the balls.
It was very biblical.
I don't know.
Well, we did answer Frank's, alleged questions, if we can call them
we
that.
Did.
I think there were just a lot of false statements, to be honest.
But yeah, I got this. And then I can just end it here. If you guys want to keep talking, I don't know what to talk about now.
Well, I'm just happy that we talked about, like, we did give the most important thing tonight, the floor, and we talked predominantly about that. Like, what are we? This live's been on for 2 hours, so we easily spent an hour and a half talking about what really mattered. Probably even more, probably 2 hours. And we know it was last minute, so if you guys have to hop off, we completely understand. But if you're good to shoot the shit for a little bit, we can keep talking. We can play some stuff. Feel free
why
to
don't we talk about Thursday? Might as well promote that while we're all here. So
I'm still waiting. Yeah, I'm still waiting for
Thursday. It's going to
confirmation.
be a double whammy. You waiting for?
I'm waiting for some
all
confirmation.
right. Tell me behind the scenes. We're not gonna. We don't want to put anybody on the spot publicly or false promote. Who do we have locked though? ADN, are you locked? I'll put you on the spot.
I'll be there.
All right. So 9:30 Eastern time.
Yeah, 9:30 Eastern.
Thursday night, 9:30 Eastern time, on the Alley Top Files channel, we are going to have a group stream. It is going to be obviously Allie and Chris, ADN, myself, and a couple of other people. I don't know if there's anybody confirmed that you want to name, that you can name.
Christine Paquette said she's gonna make it.
Yeah, Christine Feckety's coming. All right, awesome. Yeah, no, she's great. She's great, and we're gonna have a couple other people, and we're gonna have a group scream. Group scream. Hopefully, it's not a group scream.
It might be after tomorrow.
yeah, right. But we're gonna have a group stream, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. We gotta make it light, make it fun. And because Allie did one of these streams a couple weeks ago when we had Mitch Snow on and like 7 other people. Oh, and man. It was great. We had so much fun.
That was pretty epic. I think everybody laughed their butts off on that stream.
We had lots of fun.
Like, that was a very fun stream. And it was a very research heavy stream. And then we're like, oh, let's just bring some people on. And it ended up being like the best of both worlds. It was a good research stream. And then after that, we had just jokes for 2 hours straight.
Well, people just came in my chat. I thought Mitch Snow was in my chat, and I go, I started talking. We were doing the research stuff, and then other people came in my chat, and I'm like, okay, do you want to come up? Let's go.
Yep.
Let's
the best way to
let's
do
do it. So kind of got to do a second stream with Furman though, because
Yeah.
we didn't finish the audio tech table thing. We were supposed to finish it, and we had a party instead.
And I got to say, it was really fun because Bay's line of questioning of the bug
Oh my god.
was pretty
That
epic.
was so funny.
I got to admit, that was pretty epic, the
Yeah.
whole bug thing. Did he mail
Yo,
that to you,
I
by the
couldn't
way?
get over it. I told everybody about that. I was on a group stream with freaking Valhalla and Baron, and I'm like, listen, yeah, that's funny too, because I forgot about the whole Valhalla Mitch Snow thing, the whole scandal. So he's probably like, why the fuck are you bringing this up? But I'm like, dude, you should have him on. He's a lot of fun. And then when I went on Paramount Tactical, I was telling Gary about Mitch and how funny he is, and I totally forgot that he had Mitch's ex's son on there
Yeah.
to try to drag Mitch Snow. Because obviously I don't watch Paramount Tactical, so I wouldn't have known this. But I guess I should have known this. But I was telling Gary all about how funny Mitch is.
And then he revealed that there's an invisible ray gun on a secret Jew base on the moon.
Gary, not Mitch Snow.
Yeah, that was Gary.
Straight. That was Gary.
You want to know what? I actually saw something weird today. And it brought me back to that point because where is it? I found an article saying that our friends overseas are actually developing space-based weapons that are going to be put into orbit. I'm trying to find the article. And it brought me back. It brought me back to that. I'm like, Gary was right.
Gary was leaking some classified information. It's like a Simpsons episode.
Oh man, I clicked
Give it a
that
couple
stuff
months.
fast. That was funny.
I couldn't believe that. I was like, did Gary actually leak something? I'm trying to find it, man. Oh,
isn't that the one we
Marjorie
had on the
Taylor
show?
Greene the one who said that initially?
Really?
Yes, and I think they scrubbed the internet a bit because I tried to find it because that's what she got dragged for, was saying that Jews had lasers.
Phone base.
No way.
I swear.
I literally just seen it. I swear to God.
If that's true, we're all fucked. Forget about it.
Yeah, someone tell me in the chat if you remember that. It feels like a deep cut.
I remember it.
I'm scrolling for that article to see if I can find it because it was pretty hilarious. And if I do, I definitely want to bring it up, but don't know if I do.
You don't have it?
I'm just looking for it. It's buried. You know how much stuff we screenshot and stuff every day. It's just, it just gets buried with research.
It's just a funny little. People like when I'm live streaming, people send me memes and stuff. It's really funny.
Hold on. You gotta pull this up real quick.
Oh.
What? Where?
What did you send us?
I'm getting it.
Hold on, I'm getting something too. If I can find
I know when Baze
there it
gets
is.
giddy like that, it's got to be good.
I do too.
'Cause he's usually got the perfect poker face. You don't know what Baze is bringing up.
Okay, let me bring this one up first. Somebody sent me this.
Don't worry, we can fix this.
Really? My memories are gone.
We have the tools right here.
Okay, let's do it.
UVU
Oh my
contacts
God.
memory fluid.
Oh, no. Is this it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
from
Okay.
Baze.
All right.
Previously unused weapons. I don't know if that's true or not, whatever tech, who said it, but I had heard that there was some sort of technology that wasn't known to us that they used for that. And then I believe that there was a soldier that they rescued in Iran, and Trump let something slip or, announced something that was previously unknown, that they used some sort of technology to track him. And I don't know if you guys caught that. He's got Jen Producer in his ear saying something while I'm talking. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Let me pull it back just a couple
I
seconds.
noticed that during super chats too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, hold on. Can I just say something?
Sure.
I just want to play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
So when between the operation in Venezuela, when we got Maduro, there was stories that there was previously unused weapons. I don't know if that's true or not, whatever tech, who said it, but I had heard that there was some sort of technology that wasn't known to us that they used for that. And then I believe that there was a soldier that they rescued in Iran, and Trump
Watch right now.
let something slip, or announce something that was previously unknown, that they use some sort of technology to track him and identify him by his heartbeat. Is that true?
There's been rumors. I don't think there's anything confirmed,
but my point is, when you're seeing different operations where they're using tech that we don't have knowledge of, isn't it at least plausible to believe that there is technology out there that could have been used by them or someone else that could have done something else to Charlie?
Defied physics?
Oh, it's some sort of unknown technology. I mean, what would have defied physics? I mean, I'm sure there's technology now that
could have been it could have been an invisible ray gun from a freaking Jew base on the moon. I don't
someone's gonna clip that shit.
I mean, it could be. I mean, where do we end? Like within the realm of physics? Like, well, it could have been this. Like, it could have been
an invisible. Wait, did you just say an invisible ray gun from a Jew base on the moon?
Yeah. I mean, how do we know there's not Jew bases on the moon? Like, I don't know. You can't see them with a telescope. So.
He actually broke you there, Baze.
3.5 hours publicly, and then share a laugh over a Jew joke. It's like,
I mean, it could have happened. Gary, what?
I got a good kick out of that.
That was great. And the funny thing is you're like, somebody's clipping that right now. Allie was clipping it right then live. Allie clipped it live.
I did. I said, "Oh my God, do you hear what he's saying, babe?"
Well, I saw you working on it, and then Baze says someone's clipping that now, and you're clipping it.
And I was already doing it before you said it.
That broke me. I was dying.
Yeah, it was funny.
Do you have a part 2 of that coming up, by the way, Baze? I heard rumors you were going to try to have another discussion with them.
We were going to, and then we decided not to. For a couple of reasons, like the week that we were going to do it, he was just going so hard on everybody on X that I didn't know how I'd be able to do it again and keep it that friendly because of all the drama that was going on. So I'm like, you know what? Let me let things die down a little bit. Let's let everybody process the preliminary hearings and see where things go, and then maybe down the line. We did have a conversation though on the phone instead, and it was a good conversation. Me and Gary have kept it very respectful since all that nasty back and forth on X. Once we started communicating with each other,
Yeah, I had to have some conversations with him as well, and that was over the discords when he was saying that Baron and Candace had secret discords and they were plotting. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, he did not have his facts straight at all. He was referencing the Discord mafia, Baron's old mods and shit.
Yeah,
that was the big conspiracy. I'm like, dude, you're not doing yourself any favors. If you knew that story, you would not be promoting it as your big proof that there's a conspiracy, especially considering in the same live he was talking about his own group of people that he did research. Actually, I don't know if it was the same live. I know I covered both in my same live, but he was talking about how he has a group of researchers too that he talks to about different things, and even they all agree. So it's what's the difference? You know what I mean?
He showed my comment, but he blurred out my
name. And
I called that shit right out.
Yeah. The funny thing is I was like, you want, and I mentioned to him a couple times, I'm like, hey Gary, do you want to DM me? We can talk about this. And he didn't, and he kind of ignored. So then I posted some stuff going, hey, I know exactly what happened. Right? You're posting stuff from Travis's page, but I was with Travis when that went down. So I know what happened. And he didn't get back to me. And I said, listen, all of that was about some mod drama months ago. And then he goes, what about this post? And he puts one of Allie's posts there. And I go, that applies to that same post you just put there too. He goes, well, I would like to talk with the woman who posted this first. And I go, well, that's my wife. So I can speak about.
You blocked me, Gary.
So I can speak about that. That's my wife. You just posted. So then he DM'd me. And then we had a conversation in DM. And I will say this, he was very he was direct and polite. So I would not say he was rude at all, but
Yeah.
he thought he was on to something. And one of the first things I said is that somebody gave you this information. I go, I think someone's trying to set you up to make you look bad because this is drama from 2 months ago. And then I sent them the links of the threads,
Yeah.
right? And then he just, after that, he just had a couple questions. I answered his questions. And then he made a post saying, hey, I'm glad. It was a little aggressive against me, but whatever. He's like, I'm glad that you were able to tell the truth instead of being a lying piece of shit or something to that effect. I was like,
That's
yep.
weird. He said it like that.
Something like that, but that's as good as an apology as it gets.
Yeah, he
on X
told me
sometimes,
that
right?
he told me that he doesn't think that I'm a grifter. He just thinks I belong in a mental institution because he believes that I genuinely believe my theories.
No.
Yeah, you know what it is too. I try not to.
He changed his theory.
But when it comes to X, because it's so toxic and like everybody's on there, I try to limit what I pay attention to. Like when you like look at like the stuff you could see on your wall and you could like focus on who you follow. I don't follow a lot of people, so I don't always see everything that's on there because I feel like if I get too wrapped up on X, like there's only so much time in a day. Like I don't want it to take my work. I don't want to get distracted from my research. I got family too I got to spend time with. So there's only so much time in a day. So I try to like minimize how much time I'm paying attention to all of the X drama. And I wasn't even really big on X until more recently I started posting on there consistently. So I wasn't following Gary until after we did that stream. Then I'm like, I'll give him the follow, And then once I started following him, and he's like posting like 15, 20 things a day. And it's like, oh, this one's a grifter and this one's a scumbag. This. Yeah. It's like, listen, I don't have, like, I'm a Candace supporter. Like, I don't have a relationship. I've never interacted with Candace, but I've interacted with everybody else that he's talking about. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I'm a huge fan of Ian. I'm friends with Nate at this point. Like he's been a supporter of mine since the very beginning. Baron too. Me and him, we're not friends, but like we've interacted and, we support each other's channels. So it's like when I see him talking all this shit, that was why I called him the day that I was supposed to stream with him. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like I was hoping that you and me stream together, that maybe we could find some common ground and, get things in a more positive, trajectory. And he's like, nah, fuck that base. Fuck them. He's like, you and me is different. I don't think you're a grifter. We keep it respectful. He's like, but fuck them. And I'm just like, all right, I can't do this. You know what I mean? Like, maybe next time.
I don't even know why he blocked me. I just woke up one day and I was blocked.
Actually, I sent him a DM the other day and I said, Gary, could you please unblock Allie, please? Thank you. I didn't get a response, but are you still blocked?
I don't know. I haven't checked. It's not like I look up Gary every day, right?
I'm like one of the only people he hasn't blocked, and I have no idea why. I had that interaction with him about the Discords, and I've remained unblocked. However, he did block me from going to his spaces. So
no, I'm still blocked.
Are you still blocked?
I'm still blocked.
Oh wow. So I'm not blocked, but he has me banned from his spaces.
I must have been defending somebody.
He invited me to his spaces the other night, but I was streaming with Jay the Yapper. Shout out to Jay the Yapper. He's a good dude. I was trying to get him on for Thursday, but he's having a baby any day, so he's not committing. Yeah, he's like, look, if I'm around, send me a link, I'll hop on. He's like, but don't count on it. I'm like, all right, good luck, congratulations. Do it again in the future. But
so there's a mini Yapper on the way.
Mini Yapper on the way, yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
His first or?
I don't know how many kids he has.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
Well,
yeah.
Shout out to Jay for your new one that's coming very shortly, brother. May Christ walk with you and your family, sir.
Yeah.
Great guy. I streamed with him. I was expecting it to be like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours long. And we went 4 hours and it felt like one. It felt like an hour. It was like, great person to stream with. He's another one. He doesn't pander. He's got some views about certain people. He's very questionable about a lot of people. And, I respect that 100%. You know, like he's not afraid to ask tough questions.
Yeah, we caught a bit of your show. Yeah, and it seemed like a very fun show. We were also going live that night, and I think we did a 4-hour stream too, and then we caught a little bit of the end of your show. We caught the beginning of your show and the end of your show, and then we did an after show.
It's tiring.
That was a long night, but we caught. It was funny because I think our show ran 3 hours. Yours ran 4, I think. So we watched a little bit of you, did our show, finished our show, and you were still live. So then we sent the raid to your channel.
Thank you. Always appreciate
that. Was the time you didn't know who ATF was.
That was hilarious. that was hilarious.
Well, I was thinking like FBI, ATF. I'm like, yo, don't be sending them to my house. And they're like, no, it's Ali Top Files. It's a raid. You know? They're like ATF raid. I'm like, yo, I don't need that type of negative energy in my life. You know, bring that shit somewhere else. You know.
And everybody in the chat was going.
Yeah, Keats sent a super. What did he say? It was a funny
send another
super.
One.
It was a funny super. What did he say? Like, it's Ali Top Files, you dolt, or something like that.
ATF is a tough acronym to have. You know, even Ali Top Files gets mixed up sometimes. I sent Nate
that.
I sent Nate a super one time, shouting you out. And he's like, shout out to my top allies. Oh my God, you missed the assignment.
I was like, Ali, you just became our friend overseas through that super chat.
ATF and top allies. Wow. Wow.
Shout out to our top allies.
Oh my God.
We thought that was funny.
But seriously, it was the chat that named me that. Is instead of saying Ali
Top Files. I get it's a short one.
It's like American Discourse, the same thing. Like it's a
ADN.
short form. But I don't have that anywhere. But it's the chat that says it. So.
I just thought that was funny to respond. Yeah. Don't be sending ATF to my house, man. I don't need that. I don't need that around my kids, man. You know, I'm just a father. I'm trying to run a business here. I don't need those knocks at my door, man. I don't need that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, totally.
Thank you so much for that. I didn't read this last one. Sorry. Keats, if he's still in the house. I think it's not late in Australia now.
Oh heck no, man. It's
daytime?
Like
right
4
now,
in the afternoon.
It's 4 in the afternoon, yeah.
Yeah, it's 4 in the afternoon.
Scotty Gets Around by Wheeler. That's funny.
Oh, there you go.
Scotty too hottie, just like the rest.
Scotty too hottie.
Apparently, Keith said in that moment, the ATF moment, he called you a peanut.
Oh, a peanut.
A peanut.
A peanut. Oh, there we go.
It's Ali Top Files, you peanut. Oh man.
That's hilarious.
Oh, this was fun. It's nice to laugh. I love laughing. If you guys haven't noticed that, I love laughing.
Yeah, no, me too. Listen, it's like, especially the type of stuff that we cover. It's like, damn, you know, like, you don't want people just always coming on and like getting depressed, hearing how corrupt everything is.
Yeah, it gets really dark.
Yeah,
it gets really, really dark. We're going to be doing like we did with the perfume thing. We're going to be doing because we talked about it before, like last week, about the Sean Ryan comments. I don't know if you guys read that. I think Candace talked about it. That's why like a lot of people are like, did Candace see your show? I'm like, it was a members live. So she couldn't have.
So basically in the comments section of the Sean Ryan and Candace interview, a trend started. So basically a couple people were like, hey, I ran home from work so I could watch this.
Yeah.
And then it started trailing off and it became like a thing. So people were saying the most random things and ending it with, so I could watch this or something of that nature. So all the comments started getting crazy. Like, you know, as an example, one could be like, I stopped pounding on Charlie's chest in the SUV and got off his body so I could watch this. As an example. So they
keep reading it. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It was really hilarious. We were watching that like live.
Yeah. So apparently Wisha, one of our friends who helps us do all the research for the show, she had noticed this a couple weeks ago, and she had been asking Ali to play it. So we just did. It was a members live, And it was actually pretty funny. Like we started just scrolling down the chat, and it was endless. There's thousands of comments, right? And it was a
I'm like,
member.
why do you want me to go watch this? Is it that funny? If it's not funny, I'm not going. And she goes, oh, it's funny. And
Yeah.
then we were dying.
Yeah,
we were
the
really
chat
dying.
was great because they started making stuff up too. But then a couple days later, Candace talked about it, and we were like, "How the heck did that get put on her radar? Like nobody talked about that. The episode has been out for a while now, and nobody's brought it up. We
can't
only
find
brought it up because Wisha went to go check and started reading and let us know about it.
Yeah.
So we were wondering, how did Candace cover that? Like, how would she know? Like, I
think
couldn't see her.
so she told me that it was going around X, like the Sean Ryan comments
Oh,
are
was it?
hilarious.
Oh, okay.
She said
okay.
that, but it wasn't like anybody was posting clips of it or anything and doing a thing on it. So
Yeah, I
like
gotcha.
what we did, and then now I'm gonna make merch out of it.
Yes.
It's actually funny.
So that's what we're
Some
doing.
YouTubers like make their whole career
No,
on
no,
those. On
Not
the
merch.
comments.
I'm not selling merch. Sorry. I'm just gonna make funny merch to show.
Yeah, like we did with our fragrance bottles, like our perfume lines.
I'm not gonna.
So
Yeah.
now we're making basically like a TPUSA merch line. So just as a couple hints, we've got thongs, bathing suits, pants, hats, toques, gloves. We've got neck pillows. We've got flags. We've got dice for your car, and we've renamed it in that theme, and we're still building up a huge catalog of it. But it's
Scotty,
just
you gotta send Allie a picture.
Absolutely, Scotty.
Of what?
Of himself.
Yeah. So then we
for
can
the
write up.
merch.
Yeah.
You can make
so
a T-shirt
literally-
of him being Erica's shoulder to cry on.
Oh my goodness, that'd be amazing.
We said we were gonna make him a perfume, too, like a cologne.
Yeah.
too.
I was actually thinking a pair of underwear, and it could be like, I gave up my balls to Frank Turek so I could watch
Oh
this.
my goodness.
Yeah, you gotta make the underwear with hearts with Scotty's face on it.
There was oh my gosh. There was one that was so funny. Like I left the SUV to jump on top of Charlie to cut his shirt off.
Oh, that was
That was-
I stopped pounding on Charlie's chest in the hospital, cutting off his shirt so I could watch this. It was like there was some of them got so morbid, you know.
Yeah, it was funny. Anyways, it was funny. It was funny. Yeah, I'm gonna make hats. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna make hats. I'll show you one real quickly before I get out of here tonight because I am getting a little
We
bit
do have
tired.
Judeo-Christian thongs, just for the lovers and the haters out there.
What? I'm not showing that, babe. Not that. I can't show that. The thong. I'm not showing
No,
that.
don't do that. Show. You want to show one of those?
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, Wisha, we're gonna premiere one of yours if you're still here, Wisha.
She's not. I think she's sleeping.
All right, we're gonna premiere one of her creations, and we've got about 30 to 40 of these. But
Yeah, we're like working together doing this.
Yeah, it's funny. We were up at like 3 a.m. just sending these to
We
each
were
other.
dying laughing. She like this. I said, make me some slippers. I need a backpack. So we made backpacks. We made.
We got bunny slippers. We got a pair of bunny slippers.
Okay, so where is it? Okay, so there's this one. there is.
Hey, he said it.
We didn't do. Hey, these are comments on Sean Ryan's episode with Candace. We didn't make these.
We made the graphics, but you know, I skipped my Fort Huachuca meeting just to watch this.
Yeah,
I feel like this is prime internet culture too, where it's like they're all just calling out like all the bullshit that they've seen. And I don't know. I love the section.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
fun. I think it's fun.
So we're
I'm gonna have fun while I can.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
we're building this for a members live episode, so it'll just be some more laughs.
Yeah. So you guys got to wait for the rest because there's really, really good ones. So we got slippers.
Oh yeah,
We got
we got
hot
robes.
sauce. We got everything.
Yeah, we got hot sauce. We got wine.
everything.
Yeah.
Like it's really funny. And it's all from the comments
Yeah.
on the Sean Ryan show.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. I haven't built it because I have to make more pictures. I have to design them, but Yeah.
That'll be coming in a future members live episode, guys.
and that's it. And that's it.
Love that.
Yeah.
I might have something else for you guys to show in a second.
All right.
All right.
Hold on. Let's see if it does it. It might not do it. You guys can't have all the fun.
Oh, we're all about sharing it, sir. Please.
Yeah.
Scotty, send me a picture on Discord.
You just asked him to send you a random picture. You know what he might send you, right? Scotty, keep your pants up.
Hold on. All right, there we go.
Oh man, what is this? Oh God. Oh no. I seen it just
you
pop
bring-
up.
bring
It's
that
there.
up. Okay, just 1 second. Get that one. This one?
Yeah, that's the one that he just sent.
Hold on. Oh, wait, what? Before presenting, remove other media.
Oh, because we got tons of other
What?
stuff
I
up
don't
there.
have anything.
That's all other media. Maybe he just wants us to
Oh.
remove some of that stuff first before presenting.
You just got to take whatever you got to take this one down off the window.
Usually you don't have to do that unless okay, I'm sharing screen. Okay.
Yeah, so let's take that one down, and then it's up here. It's up right there. There you go.
No, it's not. That's not it.
Oh, that isn't it. I stand corrected.
I can't see. Where the heck is it? Where the frick is it? Oh, there it is. I apologize. I don't know why. I have lots of
Don't worry,
stuff.
it'll be worth the wait.
Oh, that's not the one.
Nope, not that one.
Oh man, hold on. I left my kids with the in-laws for 2 weeks to watch this.
Oh, I'm gonna use that.
Oh,
That's rough.
Oh,
boom.
that's a good one.
That's a bomb. That's a bomb, sir.
Did you just make that now?
Yeah.
That's great.
Nice. Yep. that could have a place in our collection. It's potentially having a place in the collection.
Did she publicly admit this? Like, I don't know if I missed something. Did she say she left for 2 weeks?
No. They were just keeping tabs on her because she was.
Were they?
They said that she wasn't with the kids when she was in Utah for the week for the preliminary hearing, and then after that she went directly. I forgot where, but she went
Washington,
directly.
DC.
It was DC, and then she left for another
to do
week.
the event. Yeah, to do the event
Yeah.
where she was pouring into everyone.
Oh, and that was creepy. That whole event.
You're going to be poured into in the morning, and you're going to be poured into the afternoon, and briefly in the evening. And when we're done, not so much done, then you can do archery and canoeing.
That was the weirdest thing. It's like you're gonna retool these kids and then give them weapons. Like that's the most horriblest thing to do. It's like, here, you're crazy. You're left. You're right. You're white. You're black. Here's a weapon. Like what the heck? That's literally the worst thing you can do.
It's just the way she said it. Like there's various people in this industry that want to be poured into. I'm like, what the heck is she saying?
Yeah.
That fly under the radar. I mean,
and you got to be careful who pours into you. And like, oh, we're careful. All right. We're not going to wherever the heck you're sending those kids. In fact, you might call the police to the address.
It's a big ranch in California is what's happening.
Yeah.
I feel like she is the worst corporate God speak. Like it's just like you sound like a corporation, but also the Lord. And I get so tired of it. I'm like, please stop. Like you're sounding like a cult.
Yes.
Yes. 100%. It's like, it's when she starts speaking, you almost feel brainwashing starting. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know which other way to really put it. And like there's a few other people that have that same sort of effect whenever I hear them speak. Like she's one, Victor Marx is one.
Rob McCoy, I feel like.
Yeah, he's another one too, right? So like there's a bunch of these people that's just like they've got this voice that just rubs you the wrong way. Yael Eckstein is another one.
Oh, that Yale girl. Oh man.
You can tell her delivery is practiced and professional.
And then the Marks, the wife, the bride,
and
bride. Maybe she learns it from her.
Yeah, Victor's wife. I was watching like a clip of hers, and I literally felt like I was being retooled on the spot.
or you were getting an exorcism through the screen.
I don't know what it was, but
you got your new program update.
Speaker list.
Okay, this is the one. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's hilarious.
This is the pour into.
This is the pour into me, pour into you.
We are not releasing a speaker list.
You will know who the speakers are, but we're not making it public. And that's intentional. Because there are certain people who want to pour into you in various industries who you would be shocked and surprised to have pour into you. And it gives them the opportunity to do that and still fly under the radar. Because like Charlie would say, there are certain people that are meant to be fighters, and there are certain people that are meant to support the fighters. And sometimes those people are behind the scenes, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, everyone serves their purpose. But with Invictus, what we're trying to make sure that you guys have is the opportunity to be able to let that shield down. You guys will be going to a retreat center. When I say that, I mean you will be in the outdoors. You will be in California. So again, you'll be poured into in the morning, afternoon, evening, briefly, not super heavy. But then you guys can go out and you guys can do archery. You guys can go swim. You guys can canoe. Whatever you want. It's a huge property. Wow. So you guys will have access to that. College men, October. High school men, summer. Again, it's going to be an incredible time. I want you guys to roll the video so that they can see.
And then I can't show that because it's music, but yeah.
He is so cringy. Watching her makes me physically ill. Like,
I know.
And
She's so angry. She just came from court. She just came from court. She flew there and she's like, "Argh!" She's like so mad. And then she has
who are
this.
you fighting?
I thought it was a panther, but it is a black lion from what I found out because I went to the website. And I'm like, does she have a black lion, babe? It's a black lion in the background. If I rewind it, I thought it was a panther, guys. I was wrong. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Oh my God, I got another one. You got to pull this one
Black
up.
Widow lion.
There. You see it? There. It's like a black. It looks like a black. I thought it was a panther, but it's actually a black lion.
And it's interesting because all Charlie had to do to reach males was talk to them. That's all he had to do.
Yeah.
Right. Look at what she's going down. She's scheduling retooling sessions for males between certain ages to show up at this place
Morning,
at different
noon, and night.
times.
Yeah.
To get poured into 3 times a day. It's like, what happened to just talking to people?
I
Like,
don't
that's
know.
ridiculous.
She forgot
to me.
how to do that. Oh gosh. I left my feeling show too.
Putting them in the chair.
Freaking Megan. She wants to be there, Baze.
Oh my God.
I had to do it this way because it wouldn't make the image on the other way.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good one.
oh man, that's a good one. Thank you for that, sir.
Oh, can you send me those? I love it. I love it. I love that. That is really good. That one's a good one.
I think there needs to be
I don't-
a real
I
Baze
don't like her.
collection
I'm
line
not
added into
her.
this.
I'm not into her. Yeah. Somebody asked, what are they pouring into? I don't know.
Well, let's just say it's not Jesus. They're not pouring Jesus. See, like
They
we've
do have a
got.
ball.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, no kidding. I was gonna say we've got like the Holy Trinity, right? Which is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. They've got a Holy Trinity too, but it's not what you think. It's Satan, Baal, and Moloch. So be careful what kind of Trinity people are trying to pour into you and talk to you about, right?
Yes. Well, yeah. It's not.
It's ridiculous. Thanks for those
That was funny.
those 2 merches, Baze. That's pretty funy, dude.
Add them to
That
the
was good.
list.
Yeah, no kidding.
Very cultish. Yes.
is so
Even the way she says stuff.
Yeah, like ADN said, it's the way she talks about things, the delivery, it's utterly ridiculous.
It doesn't
is
feel
that?
genuine to people either. If you've actually been to like any kind of church where they seem to care, like they don't talk like that. It's so weird.
No.
Yeah.
That you're talking like it's a military operation, corporate speak thing. It's so strange. And like even her cadence, it was almost like military. It's like, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. And it's like, does anyone talk like that? Like, so
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah. And it's really
It's
bizarre.
so it doesn't feel real. It feels fake.
No, and it's like, and Rob McCoy's a really good example of that. Like you can peg down the exact year that he got approached and whatever you want to say, bought, selected, whatever. Because he does all these normal sermons. And Ali and Barron actually found this. They worked together on it. They actually made a little competition who could find the most normal sermon by Rob further back.
Yeah.
And I think Barron had one beat Ali by about a year or two. But he actually gave these normal sermons. Like he would talk about God and everything you're supposed to do. And then there 1 year,
something flipped in
it
him.
just all stopped.
Yep.
And then it went this whole other way and went sideways.
You
But
can
he was
tell.
actually normal.
That's
He was
what
actually
happens.
He talked about he preached about Jesus, and he talked about the proper scriptures, and now he's not. Every single thing he does now is about Israel, is about Candace Owens, is about Tucker. It's
Yeah.
about like he's under the radar right now, but he's still traveling doing his thing.
Yeah. So he's not posting on his own socials. That's how he's sort of flying under the radar right now.
Yeah.
He's just going on everybody else's stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, I guess money eventually can get the people. I don't know.
So.
It's kind of pathetic.
It is because it goes also against the gospel. So it's like, all right, then you definitely didn't have a heart for Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I think this is it for me tonight. What about you guys? I think I'm done.
Yeah.
The show for tonight. Yeah. Yes. Thank you so much for coming, Baze. Thank you so much, ADN, for coming.
Thanks for
tonight.
having us.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah,
And,
we
All right,
really
and I
appreciate
will
you guys.
I will see you guys Thursday night and Thursday afternoon at 1 p.m. I will be hosting a little something on my Discord. If you guys want to join the panel, I'm going to be bringing different people up on the stage. I'm hoping Scotty's going to make an appearance. He's going to have to wake up a little early. Scotty, 1 p.m. Eastern time. That's 10 a.m. your time. But it should be fun.
Yes.
Hey, we're there for that.
He'll get a chance to talk to some of the ladies, maybe if he's lucky.
I answered your text. I don't know if I answered your text.
Oh shit!
I'm
I got
so
one.
bad
I
at
got one more shirt. I got one more shirt.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
What?
It's Megan Kelly at the Eyes Wide Shut party.
Oh.
Is that her on the table? Can you bring it up closer?
Oh wow.
It's supposed
You
to be
can't.
her.
You would have to save it and then.
Oh wow.
Is that too much?
Oh, that's good. That's better.
Oh
dang. Dear.
Dang, bro.
Wow.
Wow.
I'll pull it down.
Wow, bro.
Whoa.
I remember
It got a
last
little
time-
dark.
Oh, it totally did.
Nah, she would have enjoyed it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey, she's used to riding the fence anyways.
Oh,
Yeah, I was surprised she ever stuck up for Tucker like that when she said that. Yeah, he definitely said go Max. Like that was crazy because now she still wants this kid to die. It's fine.
yeah.
She's just so lukewarm. It's ridiculous. I remember the last time you hosted an event on your Discord. That was really fun, man. So I'm looking forward to the next one. I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
it. 'Cause it was a
well,
lot of fun.
last time was just a call. This time it's going to be a video panel. So
Nice.
I'm hoping it's going to be fun.
Nice. And that's Thursday?
Yep, Thursday 1 p.m. and then at 9:30 p.m. we'll be on your channel and we'll have an even bigger party.
Yeah. Yeah. And if people just pop up, we'll just bring them in. I think I can get up to like 16 people, maybe. I don't think we're gonna have 16 people there.
Oh, you never know.
You never know.
Weirder things have
It's gonna
happened
be
in this
women
world.
against the men.
Oh, dang.
Should be fun.
No, I'm
Ooh.
just joking. I'm just joking.
That actually
We
terrifies
need
me.
more
because-
women.
Well, I was going to say that terrifies me because I know a lot of very intelligent women that's been working all of these investigations, and a lot of them, they're smarter than me. So that terrifies me. Like,
Don't be
we're,
terrified.
I'm,
We're just chilling. We're gonna have fun. And
like
chill.
I'm literally streaming with two of them right now. Both you ladies
Aw.
are smarter than me, man. You terrify me. Go easy
I
on me.
terrify Chris sometimes.
In a good way.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. This was fun, guys.
It's
But,
so fun. Thank you guys.
I gotta go to
thank
bed.
you.
It's like
All right.
almost 3 in the morning here.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll
Have a
see you
good night,
guys-
everybody.
Night,
See you
y'all.
guys Thursday.
Christ is King. Say Jesus' name.
Yes. Everybody have
Thanks
a great
again.
night and see you Thursday.